I did not think it would be doing that. Oh, yeah, whatever. Doggo. Woof woof. Go go. Go go go. Run. Run boy, run. It's raining man.
Oh,
hallelujah, it's raining man.
No. Just no, Suzuki. Just no.
Well, you know, fuck you. How about that? Because just yes.
Hopefully, I will be getting fucked this weekend.
Well, good for you.
About time. Why is it all the big females? With the, like, giant, come on, dog. The giant dicks wanna fuck me. I was like, Jesus.
Well, fuck you know.
I ain't saying no, though.
Welcome back, Commander. Yeah, it's good to be back on this side of fucking things. Now that I'm able to fucking, you know, be horizontal here, share screens, actually not have to have shit paused or any of that bullshit when we happen to be off screen. All that shit, shut up. Oh my god, my fucking nose, bro. Like, God. Hold on. Ah!
Take two, huracha.
Fuck.
Oh shit. I know, I feel you on the fucking nose crap. The last 2 nights of fucking me working night shift, my fucking nose is running really bad.
Yeah, it's like, and it's only, for me, it's in the early morning, like when I'm trying to warm myself up and it's cold as shit, that's when it happens. Got overactive, like, mucus glands or some shit.
Oh, wait a minute, I have a question for you. Did you see Suicidal Tendencies when they came in town?
They sold out before I could.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, like when I found out they were coming to town, I was like, oh shit, let me go see if there's you know, some tickets. And when I looked it up, they were sold out.
Like my fucking coworker, who's like an older dude, like he's kind of a drug addict. He's like, hey Harley, did you go see Suicidal Tendencies? I was like, wait a minute, they're in fucking town? And he's like, yeah, I saw him last night. My fucking drug dealer had an extra ticket and I went and seen him. I was just like,
lucky bastard. Well, I mean, there was a silver lining for me because I went to a punk ska show that was at Dante's. That's why I saw the Slackers, the Voodoo Glow Skulls, and Los Malblatos. So, I mean, you know, it wasn't like, you know, a sad night for me because I was able to at least still go to a show. And then there was Brujeria of Piano Protest, No Mas, and all that. Yeah, that was
I'm not tripping about it. I'm not like a huge Suicidal Tendencies fan.
I mean, I kind of am. So when I found out, because my coworker, one of the new guys, when he recently hired, he was telling me about it. It's like, yeah, I'm going to try to see Suicidal Tendencies, man. I was like, oh, when they coming? It's like December 1st or something on a Friday. And when I looked it up, I was like, fuck, they're already sold out. And he was like, damn, I was going to try to look that up, you know, when I got my first paycheck. And I was like, yeah, oh well. Guess not.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised it's sold out. There's a lot of people who fucking love Suicidal Tendencies.
Yeah, and when I got out of the show I went to, I was like on the Max, and there was a bunch of people that came from that show. And I was asking him about it. It was like, yeah, it was pretty fucking amazing, this and that. And I was like, lucky bastard. I mean, I at least had a silver lining, was able to go to another show tonight and, you know, have a back and forth, you know, with some of the dudes on the Max about it. So either way, it was still a fun night, you know. Was that
the same night where I got that I was texting the group chat about being max security, being like ass?
I don't know.
I think it was because you were like, oh, don't be saying that. Because you were also taking Max. Yeah, fucking Gateway is fucking like crazy as fuck. I'm just like, okay.
Where's it not?
I don't really hang out there, but like since I work in that neighborhood now, I'm like, y'all's got a different breed of fucking tweakers up here.
Yeah, every time I've been past through Gateway and shit, it's very rare, but, you know, whenever I do, it's always got security and all sorts of shit over there.
Burning down the garage, burning down the garage.
Don't burn down garages, burn down malls.
No, I like the mall. You can get pretty dresses at the mall. And overpriced heels.
True. Cause shit be overpriced.
High heels are just overpriced in fucking general.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that are made for like cross-dressers and drag queens. Those bitches are expensive.
Yeah, cause they have to be a little bit more suited for, you know, more manly food. But I mean, they're also just kind of impractical too. I mean, it's like, I understand them and all that, but it's
you're talking like the 9-inch fucking stiletto.
Not just that, but like, you know, just like, I mean, just kind of like, you know, high heels in general. I mean, I get it, obviously. I mean, I have no problem with them, but they are just kind of like impractical, kind of hard to walk on and shit. I sure shit couldn't do it.
They're honestly not that hard. Like, I could take my boots off right now, you could strap me in a pair of heels, I could still walk down the road.
I mean, I'm sure I could too, but I mean, it would take a moment for me to get used to them. Your mom made a joke about me marrying the dog. I accidentally said, "Mom, I'm not a furry." Gee, thanks for making us look good. Thanks for making us furries look, you know, not weird.
Hey, yo, I know a couple furries. They're not super bad.
Yeah, you're talking to one right now.
What did you think I meant by I know a couple?
I guess Tyler might technically be one a little bit.
I was talking about Jack, but I mean...
Well, Jack too, yeah. But Tyler kind of, because, I mean, he's more of a casual furry. He's not like a furry like me or Jack. He's just kind of like casual about it.
Is he a furry though?
I don't know. He's been to fur cons with me before and seems to be fine with it and all that. I mean, he even has like his own like, you know, like character idea, like a half bear, half like elk stag hybrid thing. So I mean, you know, so he kind of is like at least casually into it.
Don't look at me. Y'all's a bunch of weirdos.
I'm just saying.
But then again, I'm not far fucking behind.
In fact, you're probably more farther ahead of us.
Oh, there's some shit. There's some shit where you guys would be like, what the fuck?
I looked up hub stats by state. Furry is the top search result in Washington and stepsis in Alabama. I'm not surprised. There's a lot of furries up in fucking Washington.
Stepsis in Alabama?
Yes. Yeah, because on Pornhub you can literally look up like step, you know, bro or step cousin.
Yeah, that porn. I'm not surprised. That porn's probably really popular.
Honestly, for a while, it was like a phase on the hub where, like, if you were going on its homepage, like, I swear, like, 5 out of 10 of the fucking things that were, like, on the front page was shit like that. Like, I mean, there was a point where it like, everybody was, like, kind of into some shit like that. And I was like, what the fuck? It's like, I was trying to honestly avoid it, like, for the longest time. It's kind of died down now, but...
I can't open any porn app anymore without, like, a bunch of female porn coming up. Or trans porn.
Well, because that's kind of what you're obviously into.
At this point, I actually might be gay, because most of the porn I jack off to is...
Involving dicks.
Involving dicks. But then again, I can't say I'm gay, because I find women fucking I get a boner from a woman, too.
Well, yeah, it's called being pansexual or bisexual or... just whatever, you know, I don't know, hypersexual.
Oh, there it is. What?
That's why if I start seeing something burning over there.
Oh, dude, my little nephew, he earned his last name. He's officially a Walsh now.
What did he do?
My brother fucking fell asleep in their apartment, and my fucking nephew went into my brother's pants and fucking grabbed his lighter and lit the fucking trash can on fire.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, like, the kid literally went in his pocket, so it's not like he had a lighter just out and about, so I can't really fault him for that, but, like, oh my god. Holy fuck. I would not be happy, though. Like, I mean, how would you...
his mom was fucking yelling at me, because I was like, high five, little guy. And then I handed him a
Yeah, don't fucking encourage... now you've just guaranteed that that there's going to be, like, on the news within a few months. Like, so an apartment building burnt down, like, half of the people are dead. The firefighters are still finding out, like, what the source of the fire was. And then a few months after that, sources was a toddler happened to be playing with a lighter. Its charred corpse was found with a lighter still in its charred hand. It's like, yeah, great. It's awesome. Slightly also pyro on top of being klepto. He's not really a klepto. He's a pyro, like, honestly. Like, he had this, like, klepto face, but he's not really that anymore.
What?
Being a kleptomaniac.
I'm not klepto. I like stealing shit, though.
Yeah, but you're not like an actual, like, kleptomaniac type. Yeah. If anything, like, most of the time you steal out of necessity, more like, like, because you actually need some shit. Because I've done that. It's like, I need food, got no money, fuck.
Yeah, like...
Well, pocketing a ramen. So, I mean, whatever, like...
Dude, I'm so...
Gotta do what you gotta do.
I can't wait for my first paycheck, because I'm just like... I'm so sick and tired of fucking top ramen. I've met my quota.
This is met the quota.
The fucking top ramen. I should take a stop in top ramen. That's how much fucking top ramen I've been eating.
Yeah, I can actually make friends with him after I do joy lighting things on fire. Well, so do I, but I mean, I'm whatever.
Suzuki can tell you horror stories of me lighting shit on fire.
Yes, I could. I keep my thieving to dollar items. I mean, same here. I mean, like, whenever I do, like, take stuff, it pretty much usually is, like, kind of cheap food items that I can just kind of put in, like, in my coat pocket or something. And that's pretty much about it, really. There might be a few times where I might take, like, a coffee or, like, some tea or some shit, but for the most part, it's just food items. Because, like, when it comes to something to drink, I mean, there's water, like, at the end of the day, got water, got some aqua, but at least when it comes to, like, food, I mean, if I got no food here, I got no fucking food here, I'm not planning on, like, looking at my dog to eat or some shit, you know what I mean, like, so...
Yeah, he wouldn't taste that good anyway.
Yeah, fair enough. He's cute and sweet, but, I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't actually taste that way. Sue isn't food? Exactly. Zhukov is not food. Speaking of which, I need to get some more food for him, too. I have, like, an equivalent of, like, a food bowl left in that bag, and I'm kind of rationing it a little bit. Also, Great Value brand sausage is terrible. Dude, Great Value is just terrible. Great Valuable, terrible quality. That's the other
Great
part.
Great Value's like all right if you're in a pinch.
I guess, but no, not really. No, it's not even then, really. Honestly,
it depends on what you're getting.
I mean, if you're getting, like, food type of stuff, definitely not. I mean, I guess if you're, trying to grab, like, a quick little thing of toilet paper or some shit, sure, but, like, and even then, it's gonna be scratchy. It's not gonna be fun. So it's just one of those things where it's like, I mean, it almost, like, punishes you.
I don't know.
It's like, oh, you're poor and you need to buy something very cheap because that's all you could afford. Here, we'll process it and make it so it's
True Value
punishing
fucking,
you.
like, just like Pop-Tarts and like jelly and like
Great value pop. Yeah, no. See, that enforces my point immensely.
And then like peanut butter, I would say it's like all right.
The great value snack site, if the packaging doesn't rip or mold, implying that is a common problem.
What? That the product's fucking moldy?
Or like it rips and stuff, and there's problems with that. Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, Suzuki, it's official.
What?
It happened.
What?
Have you not seen the trailer? Oh, not a big Mad Max fan.
Oh, Furiosa. Oh, I haven't seen it, but I did see something about it.
No, it's not out yet.
I know it's not out yet, but I saw the trailer of it, right? Like the trailer came out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it, like...
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm 50-50, because, like... I'm a huge Mad Max fan, and it's not... They're basing it off Furiosa instead of, like, a Mad Max, so I'm just like, okay, you're going a different direction. The trailer's pretty fucking... It's pretty...
Well, here, I don't think I could pull it up for reacting to it on the stream, but I could probably listen to it. Or at least watch it without showing it on screen. I kind of want to...
I don't... My one gripe is I don't like how, Chris Hemsworth is in it.
I mean, I think that'll be fine, but... Alright, well, here, let me pull it up. I have the trailer here.
I don't know. He's a good actor, but I'm just like...
I think it's probably just because it's oversaturated, the fact that he's always basically seen as, like, Thor and shit, and he's always been in those Marvel movies. I think it's just because of that.
No, he doesn't play anything, like, different than, like, Mr. Macho Man. Mr. Macho.
Well, there was... Well, I mean... Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much, like, the main shtick.
Unless you count fucking...
Red Dawn. Because that's the one movie...
in Red Dawn?
Yes, with Josh Peck and a few others. Like, and actually he didn't really play like some big macho man. He kind of played like, you know, the older brother to the younger brother type of guy. You know, trying to kind of guide the, you know, younger brother because he's the vet, you know. So I guess there's still a little bit of a macho.
The new Men in Black movie, he wasn't really like...
He's in that one?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the newest one that came out is, yeah, it's kind of trash.
Oh, it escaped my fucking zeitgeist.
Yeah, it's not. I seen it, and it's not. It's whatever.
Yeah. Well, here, let me watch this trailer real quick. Like I said, I won't pull it up on screen at least, but I want to at least kind of check it out because it is a Warner Brothers thing, so I imagine that they're not going to exactly be too keen if I was watching it. Honestly, I bet they wouldn't really be too keen on me listening to it, let alone, but, you know, I think I can at least kind of get away with it doing this.
I'm just fucking glad it's finally coming out, because it was supposed to come out this fucking year, but then they postponed it due to fucking,
It was due to the strikes that were happening with SAG-AFTRA and WGA.
No.
It definitely was, because, like,
no, that was a slight part of why it didn't come out. But the real reason is because fucking all the fires and all the natural fucking disasters and fucking,
in California and shit?
No, in fucking,
Australia. Oh, yeah, in Australia, yeah. Well, it's because, like, that shit happened a while ago, but I think that happened in, like, what, 2021, 2022? Like, I mean, I know what you're talking about, because,
yeah,
like...
it set them back.
But yeah, it didn't, once they started getting near the end of, like, their shit, you know, when it came to at least, like, editing and production back home, it got postponed further because of the strikes and stuff. Because it was supposed to come out, like, around this time already, but the strikes postponed it.
Wait a minute, when was it originally supposed to come out? Because I think it was, like,
It's coming out next year, I think.
No, it's coming out May 24th, 2024. It was the new release date.
Ooh, 24. I like it.
What was the old release date?
Promise me you'll find your way home.
What was the release date for Furiosa?
Give me this promise.
Furiosa is May 23rd, 2024.
The old.
Oh, the 23rd, okay.
Oh, was it the 23rd? I thought it was...
That's what I said.
Oh, it's 23rd. I'm a fucking day off.
So it's a prequel, 45 years after the collapse. She will devote the rest of her life to finding her way home. Damn. Alright.
When was Furiosa originally?
This is her Odyssey. Alright, I like that. I kind of like that. Instead of calling it this is her story, they say Odyssey. They make it even more like... I'm kind of digging it so far.
Oh, it was...
I kind of like this guy.
Yeah, it was originally supposed to come out on June 23rd, 2023. Yeah, what'd you say?
Oh, dude, this shit looks pretty fucking sick, dude.
Like, I'm not saying the trailer's bad. I'm saying some parts I'm, like, not, like, super into. But that's only because I'm, like, a super mega fan.
Well, I'm a fan of fucking Mad Max too, but I don't know. I'm digging, like, it's definitely got that feel. It's got, I mean, it's got all the Mad Max touches. Immortan Joe. Dude, this fucking shit looks pretty badass.
I wonder how they fucking filmed, Immortan Joe. If they just used old footage?
They probably just had some stuff that was recorded before he died, probably. You know, because,
Suzuki exactly knew where I was going with that. Because he died.
Yeah, like, he passed away, I think, while they were in the middle of working on this. So, they had to essentially, like, you know, just use what they could and then just kind of fill in the gaps by saying, you know, he's just off screen or something. You know, so they had to, like, work with what they had, basically, you know, after a certain point. Man, that's going to kind of, I think that's going to be the one thing that's going to kind of maybe drag it down a little bit, but, you know, they couldn't control that, obviously. So, I mean, they had to adapt with it, but, you know, knowing that there is only a certain amount of time, regardless of, like, you know, the end result, you know, for Immortan Joe, kind of does downgrade, not really, but it does kind of, like, you know, put a slight bummer because it's like, he only might be there for, like, you know, at most, like, a minute and a half instead of, like, maybe 5 minutes or something like that, like they had initially planned or something. Like 5 minutes in totality of the whole film and shit like that. Oh shit, the car just got crushed by a fucking gate.
The question is...
Okay, this shit looks badass, honestly. Like, I'm kind of excited to check this out myself.
I have it in you to make it epic.
I know, the fucking trailer's all over all the Mad Max pages. On fucking all the platforms.
I'm kind of digging it, honestly. Mad Max is overrated as fuck. No, it's not. How's it over... Dude, it's not overrated at all. What are you talking about? It has, like, its...
You're lucky you're not standing in this room right now.
I mean, whatever. He has his own opinion. But, like, for me, it's, like, it's not even really overrated because, yeah, it's a known thing. But it's more got, like...
movies?
I mean, it's got more of a niche, like, following. Like, I mean, not everyone's into it, obviously. But, like, you know, even if people do know of it. But it's, you know, it's got more of its, like, cult following, you know? Like it's not really, like, some huge, gigantic mainstream thing.
There's a lot of movies that are way more overrated than fucking
Just, yeah, definitely.
Star Wars, fucking...
Anything Marvel at this point,
yeah,
like, I argue.
Marvel's over fucking rated.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, anything, honestly...
Fast and Furious is fucking overrated.
Yeah, like, there's a lot of stuff in, like, the superhero genre and shit that's overrated. Like, yeah, I mean, if we're gonna really talk about what's overrated, Mad Max doesn't even begin to, like, be in that conversation. Like,
Mad Max is not overrated because they took a... There has been a hiatus for, like, a couple fucking
There's
years.
literally only, like... Yeah, there's only 5 films, and most
Fury
of them...
Road came out in fucking...
2015? 2014, somewhere around then.
I want to say it was 2015.
Something like that, yeah. And the thing is, like, I mean, there's only been 5 films of it, and most of them were in, like, what, the 80s and 90s with Mel Gibson? You know, and then they made Mad Max Fury Road, like, well after, you know, its release. And then, because of the success of Fury Road, Furiosa became
2015.
So it was 2015, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like 8 years later, you know, they make something else out of the success of the film from 2015 because, you know, like, no one for a long time, you know, really brought Mad Max back up after the last 3 movies, you know?
Well, fucking... That's because fucking George Miller's getting fucking sick and tired of writing scripts for Mad Max.
Yeah, because from what I understand, he was like writing different scripts and stuff like that it.
He was writing other shit, and then fucking Warner Bros. Came back to him. He's like, "Yo, we have 2 fucking scripts. Your 2 old fucking scripts for Mad Max," and we're like, "Well, we ain't got other shit to do. Let's make another fucking Mad Max movie." And he's like, "Well, what's my fucking budget? How much are you paying me?"
Yeah, because a lot of his budget went into practical effects and, and shit like that.
The budget for a Mad Max movie is like half fucking cars.
That's what I mean. Like, practical effects includes like, their cars, and, hot rodding them up and all that shit, crashing them and all this other things. I mean, like...
Mad Max has one of the things that most movies these days don't have.
A lot of practical effects and actually using them properly.
Effects that are fucking real.
Yeah.
Because when you see a car get flipped over or crushed...
It actually happens,
they actually get fucking crushed. There's no fucking green screen. Yeah,
well, from my understanding, I mean, in Fury Road and in this movie, there is CGI, but they but they tastefully use it to where it enhances the practical effects and what's actually going on.
George Miller
it's an enhancer.
Only uses CGI when
it absolutely
cannot be done in real life.
Or at least, calls for it, or at least, like, enhances the scene in some way. It's not like a replacement, to make it cheaper.
In Fury Road, when you see fucking Bigfoot get flipped over, the dude who was driving that when they flipped it, he fucking fucked his whole shoulder up.
Yeah.
Because he rolled it wrong.
Yeah, because they, when they do those flips and rolls...
It rolled, and it landed on its roof. Yeah. And his shoulder got caught between the fucking steering wheel.
Yeah, because from what I understand, like, I know there's a documentary about it. I don't know if they mentioned it there, but from what I understand, like, because every time they do these crashes, they have it staged and set up to where it's like, it obviously is going to fuck the car up a little bit, but they have it done where it ain't going to...
All the cars in Mad Max, like, they don't show it in the movie, but they all have fucking roll cages.
Exactly, yeah.
They have all the safety equipment.
Yeah.
And that's necessary to fucking make the movie.
So, and they stage, the crashes, and they have a certain way that they're gonna, like, strategically do it, and, so people are safe. But sometimes, you can't account for everything, so, when that rolled, it didn't roll the way they were intending it for, so that's what happened.
In Fury Road, when they're fucking, they're in the canyon, you see the motorcycle, what do they call in the movie? The
little dirt bikes or whatever. I know what you're talking about, but...
I don't fucking remember what they're called. They're like the spike people or whatever.
Yeah.
No, they're actually riding down the side of that mountain.
Yeah, they're professional, like, dirt bike riders and shit.
Yeah, they're all what do they call them? Yeah, professional...
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah. They're like...
They're all professional.
I think they're like... I think it's like... There's like BMX and I think it's like MMX or something, like mountain... something, whatever. I forgot. I know what you're talking about, though.
It was that. It's
I've seen videos of people doing shit like that, what you're talking about.
Motocross and it's,
Yeah, there's motocross and... extreme motocross, I guess?
No, it's just,
I have no idea.
I don't fucking remember. There's also a scene in Fury Road where a dude jumps off the back off the war rig and then blows up another vehicle. The fucking actor...
Oh, yeah, no, I know that, yeah.
That fucking actor was like, dude, I don't want to do this. And then George Miller had to take him to the side and he's like, you're doing it. What's funny is, he's like, how can I get you to do it? And he's like, can I get a little high? He's like, yeah, get a little fucking... So he's... In the behind the scenes, there's like a scene of him like smoking pot before he does that scene.
Dude, I mean, I would too a little bit.
Scared that he was gonna fuck himself up.
Dude, honestly, I'd do the same thing. I would like try to smoke a little weed to calm myself down.
In that scene, the war rig's going about like 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
But it's meant to look like it's going like 80.
If you look actually, if you look in the movie, you can tell because like, there are some scenes that you can actually tell are sped up a little bit if you look at like the dust and shit like that. Like, because all the cars are going slow, or like you said, like 30 miles an hour basically. So if someone were to fall and injure themselves, it's not overtly fatal. Like, so...
Most of the cars that are in Mad Max are just like, after their Mad Max they get fucking destroyed because they're just like, yeah, that was a stupid idea. A
Yeah.
Dodge Charger on tank tracks. That was the worst vehicle in that whole entire fucking movie.
Dude, that thing still looked kind of badass, though. In its own right, it still looked a little badass.
Everyone who made that movie hated that fucking rig because they had to fix it every fucking day.
Well, yeah, because it's on tracks. Like, I mean, there requires a lot more maintenance, like detracking and having to retract shit and all that sort of stuff. Like, there's a lot more components to it than just 4 wheels.
They're like, we could only get the fucking thing to go like fucking 40 before the fucking the tank tracks would fucking break.
Like, did they say what type of tracks they were?
No, they didn't go into like that much detail, but they're just like, yeah, bad.
Well, yeah, because honestly, if I had to guess, it might have been like farming tractors instead of military tractors. Because if they were like from a military grade tank, those type of tracks could handle going like 40. Like, because tanks these days,
the best.
They probably weren't, because like, I mean, these days, if you look at modern battle tanks and shit, like MBTs, like most of them can go like 40 plus miles an hour if it's on like flat surface and shit. And those tracks are just going, just like, spinning. So it's like, I mean, they can go 40 miles an hour on tracks and shit, but it's just like, it depends on the quality of the track and all the...
What's
all that shit.
Funny about Mad Max is that all the vehicles that are in that movie are technically illegal in fucking Australia.
Yeah, you can't legally drive them on the road. You can use them, like, privately for different things, like movie production and stuff.
Like, physically, like... I guess Australia's... because I was talking to a guy at a car show when I ran into a guy who does movie props for fucking, the Mad Max movies. Because he had the Interceptor, and he had another car from, what was it movie? Road Warrior. We were just after bullshit, and I was like, he's like, yeah, these cars are illegal in Australia. Because they have a fucking law where you can't have anything, your tires can only be so wide, and you can't have anything hanging out of the hood. Because what was it? They deem it unsafe for fucking, something to do with their laws down there where it's illegal because it's unsafe. They deem it unsafe on the roads. Because you can fucking decapitate somebody with the top of a fucking engine.
Like, yeah, I suppose, I guess, but, I mean, Australia is known to have, like, some kind of weird, quirky-ass laws like that, so I'm honestly not really surprised they have, like, some weird-ass law like that. I mean, Australia's kind of a strange place sometimes. Like, it seems like it would be fucking dope to visit, to be fair, but, like, I mean, it's just one of those things where it's, like, their laws are kind of weird sometimes. Their natural environment basically wants to kill anything that moves. So, I mean, there's that, too. Like, everything in Australia wants to kill you.
Everything in Australia just wants to fucking murder you.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just one of those things where it's just like, well, I want to visit it and, kind of observe from a distance, with everything, but, I don't know if I'd want to live there, to be honest. Are you going to paint your teeth white? It's not white, it's chrome. You should then go to Valhalla with your teeth all shiny and chrome. It's like, come on.
Who fucking said gold? It's fucking chrome, you fucking
Yeah, he said
idiot.
white. Yeah, it's chrome.
It's chrome. Shiny and chrome forever.
Where we'll die and go to Valhalla. Well, they say Valhalla, but, I mean...
Valhalla!
But if you're gonna say it like that, you're just basically a nerd.
What's cool also is them filming Australia. George Miller was like, we're gonna give you half the money for the movie. So whatever
Like
Mad
profit
Max
they make
grosses in the box office, they're gonna give half to the Australian government.
Why? What is it, just for tax reasons, or is it just for the hell of it?
Just for the hell of it. Because fucking, due to all the, like, wildfires and shit, and, like...
well, okay, fair enough, yeah, especially considering that.
George Miller was like, you've let me film every fucking movie here, so... You scratch my back, I scratch your back, basically.
On principle, because I hate Mel Gibson. Well, Mel Gibson isn't in Furiosa or in Fury Road, so if you want to... Yeah, so if you don't
Technically, they were, he was supposed to be in fucking, Fury Road, but then George Miller decided to fucking, cast somebody else as Max. To fucking, try to get audiences, newer audiences.
Yeah, and that, and also, like, Mel Gibson's got a very problematic background, so it's like...
Well, no shit, he's fucking insane.
Anti-Semitic and racist and all this other shit. He's definitely a dude who just straight up does not like Jewish people. Like, I mean, it's like, I mean, especially if a lot of different movies he's made, like Passion of the Christ, which is just basically a snuff film. But it's so family-friendly for the kids to see on Easter.
That movie is nothing. I've never seen it, but that is...
I've seen it multiple times because my mom would make us watch it, like, on Easter and shit growing up, and it was awful. It's, like, it's way more traumatic than, like, ISIS videos, you know, frankly.
I don't know about that.
Well, okay, yeah, I'm being a little hyperbolic, but frankly, there are some things, you know, from the dark web that I'm just like, eh. But Passion of Christ, I'm just like, what the fuck, you know? So, honestly, it's like, I mean, it is at least on par with that level of fucked upness. I mean, honestly. And the way they did, Mel Gibson has tried to depict Jewish people in that film is obviously trying to make them look all, like, dark, snealery, and fucking, like, you know, malicious and evil and shit. Like, it's just a fucked up movie, dude. It's just fucked. It's awful.
I don't even think Mel Gibson's fucking relevant anymore.
He isn't. I mean, you know, because a lot of the shit that he is, like, it's basically in a way more insane form that is, like, the Christian far right. Dances with Wolves is another movie I hate. Why do you hate that movie?
What movie?
Dances with Wolves. It's about, like, the dude who is at, like, some pioneer outpost and befriends the natives out there and stuff, and...
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think I've seen that.
I've seen it a few times. No movie needs to be longer than 2 hours. Oh my god, what? Is it literally because of how long it is? Whatever. You know what? I guarantee you it's on YouTube. Let's see how long it is. I guarantee you it can't be that fucking long.
And then if he's under no movie should be over 2 hours, then I'm guessing you didn't watch fucking Endgames or fucking what was the other one called? Infinity Wars.
Honestly, a lot of movies tend to be within the 2 to 2.5 hour mark, or I guess, like, you know, the 1.5 to 2.5 hour mark. This one's just over 30 minutes on that. It's literally a 3 hour movie. Pretty much, like, on the dot.
I'm pretty sure freaking Endgames is like 3 hours long and some change, I think.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I didn't see those movies early, so haha. Well, whatever. Like, I mean, who gives a shit? Like, I mean, just because it's long. I mean, but the thing is, it's not even that boring. Like, what do you mean Dance with Wolves is boring?
Wait, how long is...
Dance with Wolves is 3 hours.
Mad Max movies are less than an hour long, I think.
Do you know how long an hour is? That's 60 minutes. Mad Max movies are definitely way more than an hour.
No, I was about to say, I don't think there's been a Mad Max movie that's like...
I guarantee you they're at least an hour and a half, or more.
I would say an hour and a half, but I don't think it's a 3 hour long Mad Max. I would fucking watch a 3 hour long
I mean,
Mad Max
I'm sure there's probably a director's cut or extended cut version of one of the movies that's about that long.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure there's probably a lot of shit George Miller has to cut out. Technically, Furiosa wasn't supposed to come out yet. It's supposed to come out in, like... They were supposed to be between... Fury Road and Furiosa. There was supposed to be another movie called Wasteland that never got fucking made, which pisses me off.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I heard murmurs about it or something.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk about it, and then it never fucking happened. I'm hoping that George Miller, after this, takes another hiatus and then makes fucking Wasteland.
Probably. Mother has the extended cut of Dances with Wolves, and it's 4.5 hours of just sitting there. It's not just... Okay, whatever. Oh my god, learn to appreciate a fucking movie or something there, bud. Good grief. That isn't like some superhero Marvel Spider-Man shit or something. This is like, come on.
Hey, fuck you, I like superhero movies.
I mean, I don't dog on people who, you know, enjoy that shit, but I mean, I will admit, it's like been oversaturated and overdone the shit now at this point. Like, we've had literally like 15 years of just straight superhero stuff for like a long time now. So it's like, we can move on to some other stuff for a little bit. Just saying, I mean... We've had a lot of that shit.
I haven't seen the newest movies to come out, but
Well, I haven't outside of the Spider-Verse films, just because like I'm just so done with superhero shit. Like I'll see the next Spider-Verse movie, but after that I'm just like I am done. I'm like after that I am done with superhero stuff.
Well, I fucking hate Marvel, and they're like
And DC can easily, like, spice things up a little bit, but they just suck. Like, no one has faith in their ass. The only thing that's kind of...
keep fucking beating a dead horse.
Seriously.
We're all tired of fucking Batman.
Or, I'm kind of glad they stopped doing the Superman fucking horse beating and shit. So there's at least,
No, they haven't, because Superman's in every fucking Batman movie almost.
Oh my fucking god, you're right. See, you're right, because there's this Zack Snyder cut and they had... Oh, no.
No, correction. Not just Batman. He makes a cameo in every goddamn DC movie.
Look, yeah, see, no, fuck that. Oh my...
If he doesn't make a cameo, he's at least someone says Superman somewhere in the movie.
Oh my god, dude.
Like, Superman is like, they just suck the dick of Superman.
But then they had like that Aquaman movie that just, I don't even know what the hell was going on with that.
Whoa. You need to back off. That wasn't...
No, dude, it had fucking Amber Heard in it, for fuck's sake, okay? Like, I mean, on principle on that alone.
Okay, Amber Heard can go fucking die in a hole. But besides that, that movie, it was at least fucking watchable. It wasn't all bad.
That's like the lamest super... Oh my god, Venom, now you're taking pot shots. I wasn't going that far with it.
What's this pot shot?
Aquaman, that's the lamest superhero. That's what he said. Barely even a superhero. Oh, I could talk to fish. It's not really just talking to fish. Okay, look, I'm going to defend Aquaman here a little bit.
Okay.
Because he, not only can he do that, but he also, like, can bend, the elements of water and shit like that. Like, he could do more than just that, bro. I mean, I'm willing to at least kind of grant a little, defense for him. I mean, I'm neutral. I'm impartial. I don't give a fuck about him really one way or the other. But, I mean, come on. At least, be honest about the critique here.
Okay, if you want to talk shit about DC fucking superheroes, let's take down Batman here, because Batman has no superpowers. He's just a
he's just an angsty, insecure, rich billionaire. Like literally Elon Musk. Basically Elon Musk if he had like a bunch of weird, crazy tech gadgets and shit, and was a vigilante on the streets. Like basically that in a nutshell.
Elon Musk is a vigilante. Oh god.
Yeah. Imagine that. That's basically Bruce Wayne in a fucking nutshell right there, with like a dead parents complex and like, just fucks on the poor all the time. So it's like, fuck Batman. Like, just a rich, insecure, little bougie little bitch, baby. Fuck Batman. I'm Batman, I have insecure complexes, so I must beat a bunch of, people that do thievery and stuff like that and continue to reciprocate the problem. I'm Batman.
Oh, Batman. And then they got that, and then the newest Batman movie is fucking cringe as fuck, because they got the guy from fucking Twilight to play Batman.
Oh, what's his face? I know you. Yeah, I mean, whatever. At least, I guess they kind of changed it up a little bit with that.
I was like, I went and seen it with my ex, and I was just like, I cannot sit here and watch this. And she's like, why? I'm like, because all I can see is his Twilight bitchy looking ass. His like.
What was his name? Robert Patterson or something like that?
Huh?
Is his name Robert Patterson or something like that? Nah, I don't know.
Nor do I give a flying.
I don't blame you. Superman is a Mary Sue at best in most movies. Yeah, because his only weakness is kryptonite, and like no one ever has it. So, like he's basically goddamn fucking invincible. So yeah, he is literally like a Mary Sue. They all stuck in mid-2000s. Well, it's the actor who was in that shit. Robert Patterson or whatever his fucking name was.
Yeah, whatever that douchebag's name is.
I mean, if he can at least branch away from Twilight and actually be able to do, like, you know, other shit and at least be successful with it, then I don't know. I can at least, you know, dig it. And maybe it can make him not be known for that in my mind.
No, he'll always be that Twilight little douchebag.
Mom loves that series for some reason. Well, it's basically because it's basically meant for two audiences. Like middle-aged, housewives, or like, middle-aged, moms and shit like that. And then like, angsty, like puberty-ridden teenage girls, basically. Like, it's literally meant for like those two demographics. Like, granted extremes, but still, it's literally meant for like those two demographics. I mean, so I don't know. That explains why she, loves the series. It's because of that. She makes me watch these movies every so often. Why? Oh my god. Oof. Watch a real movie like Predator or Commando. I mean, those are, well, there's more movies than just that, but okay.
What?
Predator or Commando. He was just like, go watch a real movie like that. I'm like, well, one, I have, and two, like, there's more to it than just that shit, but what the
Whatever. I'm tired of them beating it with a dead horse. They're beating all these movies with a dead horse. At
least they did something new with, like, Predator by making the Prey movie. I still want to see that, honestly. Because I kind of want to, like, check that out, honestly. Because it looks like, I mean, because I kind of like the fresh, like, kind of concept that they did and shit. So, I mean, I definitely want to, like, like, kind of see, like, what they do with, like, kind of a fresh concept going back in time a little bit.
God damn it, what was it? That was just a clip, never mind.
That's not... Don't call it that again.
What, a clip?
Yes, it's called a magazine, sir.
Clip, magazine, whatever.
A clip is what you insert in magazines. This magazine is what you insert in a gun. There you go.
Whoop-de-fucking-do.
Well, I'm a whoop-de-doo person myself, and, I'm just saying, so...
Whoop-de-big-fucking-do.
My sis is good, and I trust in my movies. A stripper clip? Yeah, that's the full name of it. Yes, a stripper clip. Which I have a few.
You know what I really want to see come out?
What?
Deadpool 3.
Oh my god. See, see, that's another one I'm just done with. See, after the Spider-Verse shit, again, I'm just done with superhero shit. Even Deadpool, I'm just done with it. Like, please, just some other stuff, like Dune, some new shit. Like, I don't know. Like, just...
Nah, because Deadpool 3 looks really fucking good. Because they're bringing back fucking, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. There's like, and there are hints to,
I mean, my issue with this is that, especially in the second one, they, like, beat the whole, like, fourth wall break trope down to a fucking mushy pulp that it drove me fucking insane, honestly, after a while.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, like, the first, like, 3 times, but after that, it's boring and it just gets rote. Like, I mean, the first, like, when you have it sparsed out and not done all, like every other minute, then it's fine, but when it's, like, literally every other minute, then it's like, oh my god, it kind of drives you fucking nuts after a while. That's just me, at least. Like, I don't mind fourth wall breaks. Like, it could be done really fucking well. I mean, to the point where it's like, but, like, Deadpool literally takes that and just beats it down to a mushy pace, and it's like, oh my god.
Also, fucking, there's another reason I want to see that movie, because there's, leaks that fucking, they might have a new Ghost Rider in the new fucking Deadpool movie, and I was just like, oh, please. But then I was like, wait a minute. No.
No? Why no now?
I was on the bandwagon at first, and then I really started thinking about it, and I was like, no, pump the brakes, stop. Just no. Because that means there's only a couple actors that can play Ghost Rider, and I fucking hate both of the actors who play Ghost Rider.
You can find somebody else to do it. Like, you don't...
Yes, but Marvel's cheap.
No, they're not. Huh?
They're cheap in some ways. Because they like to fucking reuse, like...
Well, yeah, they basically reuse the same story plot over and over and over again, essentially, yeah. But when it comes to, like, the actual production, I mean, that isn't necessarily cheap. They don't cheap out on that part of things.
Well, you're either gonna get Nicolas Cage, which I'm, like, half okay with.
I mean, he's doing other stuff at this point. I don't really think, like, I don't think they're bringing him back for a Ghost Rider, like, because...
Then you got the newest Ghost Rider, which is... some...
I don't know who you're gonna mention on that. I don't know who that would be.
What is his name? I know the character's name's like Robbie Reyes, but I was gonna say some other shit, but...
Give permission to riff on me for this, but I'm interested in Power Rangers remake that's in the works. I saw some leaked pictures.
Is there new Power Rangers coming out?
I guess. And saw some leaked pictures, and it looks like they're using Halo Spartan armor.
Oh shit.
That actually sounds kind of badass, honestly.
Who plays Ghost Rider and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Gabriel Luna. According to IMDb.
Gabriel Luna?
Yeah, Gabriel Luna. I have nothing... I have nothing against that actor, but I hate his fucking portrayal of Ghost Rider.
So he just kind of dropped the ball on that, on that character.
No. He didn't drop the ball. He did a pretty decent fucking job. Marvel dropped the goddamn ball.
Because of how they wrote the character, basically.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Honestly, that's... A lot of actors have to kind of do shit like that, where they just have to work with a shitty script writing and a character.
Almost like the premise of a fucking Dodge Charger that's on fire.
They don't even have a motorcycle for it? Okay, that's a little lame. I mean, if they're gonna do the car thing, at least make them have a motorcycle still. I mean, oh my god. Okay, that's fucking... I don't like that.
I was like... And it's not even like... It's not... It was just a rumor that was going around. But I was like... I was shutting that shit down. I was like, no. Not unless you get fucking someone brand fucking new to play him. That's the only way I'd be okay with it.
They should make a Wild West Ghost Rider. Oh, that actually is a good idea. What do you think about, like the origins of a Ghost Rider, like, back in the Wild West or some shit? Like a Wild West has...
Well, if you...
Like a flaming horse, fucking like the Duster and shit, like this really, like, slick black cowboy hat and stuff.
If you fucking go back... like super deep in the comics, that's where it fucking starts, because it starts...
That's kind of, I think, why Venom mentioned it. I think because because it's a fresh look at the whole character. It kind of establishes a little something for new audiences,
too. They also did that in Ghost Rider, the first one.
I think, honestly, like...
With Carter Slade, they, like, tapped into the origin of Ghost Rider, but they didn't really fucking make it that... They didn't go into it that hard.
Well, if they wanted to do a spin-off of Ghost Rider, or at least, well, not spin-off, but, like, an origin story, they should, because I think that'd be cool.
There was a comic book before fucking Ghost Rider, and it was like... It was like Ghost Rider... But it was like a guy, it was a totally Western-themed fucking comic book, and then they changed it to, like... in the 70s to, like, a fucking motorcycle, like, demon type of shit, and it fucking just started to fly off the shelf. I don't remember what the original comic book was called. Wait a minute. This is why we have Google. What was Ghost Rider's original comic called?
Marvel Spotlight number 5.
No, not...
Information I found on Wikipedia.
No, that's why it's fucking Wikipedia. I don't fucking remember, but I was watching a whole fucking video on it.
Here, let's do it like
I think it... Going back to the whole Deadpool bout, It's Deadpool destroys the what was it called? It's supposed to be called Deadpool destroys the multiverse or whatever. So
what? That just... Hold on. No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Or that's like the premise of the movie. Wait a minute. Is it... Let's see...
Oh my god. I'm seeing a thumbnail for this trailer. Dude, ugh. It's like, the suits they're wearing look CGI in themselves. It's like, fucking... Ugh.
When is Deadpool 3? When is Deadpool 3 coming out?
In the United States of America, Deadpool 3 will be released on July 26, 2024.
Oh, fuck yeah!
And it doesn't even say anything. It just says Deadpool 3 and that's literally it.
Because I don't think there's been an official trailer yet.
Yeah, there is.
Is there?
I looked it up.
I'll have to look that up later, because I don't even think I've seen that trailer for it.
Deadpool once bonded with Venom, while not canon, that's commonly accepted as the reason Venom is crazy. There. Let's see what little things we can look at here. Because I know there's a lot of shit we can catch up with, that's for damn sure.
Doo-doo-doo.
Bonded, not boned. I'm pretty sure I kind of read that as bonded, so you could probably just let that slide and I would have noticed.
Bum, 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 bum,
You want here? Hold on. Actually, I know there's like stuff I can look at here. Hold up. I want to go to my thing and shaking my bob on out of there, mom. Dude, that's right. Oh my fucking god! You kidding me? Letting this sit here dormant. It's just like, no, we're turning off. Fuck your ass. Here. Passed out last night. Did Paul have cell explosion? I mean, it was like a pretty heavily political, like, you know, Onion Nuggets stream. So there were like a lot of, I guess not really like a big soul explosion, but at least some multiple explosions, if that makes sense. Like a variety of different soul explosions. But here, hold on. I want to find this funny ass story that's hilarious that we're gonna love. I was meaning to check this out. But first, I just need to get to the main gist of what we got here. Just give me a shakeronis. I think you'll love it too. Here, turn this bad boy up. There we go. Make sure that shit's Gucci. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I remember how shitty these screens end up being right now, but whatever, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, boy. You know what? You know what? You know, I'll crack one of these bad boys for this love animal. Do enjoy our little fun story, and we got our Velmas, but there's so many Velmas and they're so far away I can't exactly tell what's up with the Velmas, but there be thoughts and Velmas.
Velmas?
Yeah, from Scooby-Doo. They, like, on DFAT Fried, on their shows on Onion Nuggets, they do a Velma of the day before they go into the news.
The fuck is a Velma of the day?
Where they just, you know, go online and find a random Velma and just, you know, see if they get the Velma pass or the you know, like the Velma, like, pass or, well, a pass.
That reminds me of that new shitty Scooby-Doo fucking Velma.
Well,
where they turned all the characters black.
I mean, honestly, a black Velma isn't a problem for me. It's just that they just made the whole, like, they just botched the entire fucking concept of the show. Like, I mean, I honestly think that it would have been pretty good if they actually knew what the fuck they were doing. But I remember seeing, like, one episode of it. I'm like, this honestly does kind of suck. Man, holy shit.
Oh, it's fucking ass.
Yeah, from my understanding, like, I've heard that there's only like basically one like good episode and the rest of them are shit. And like, cause the one, you know, good episode from our Santa, it was either like the second to last episode they did or the last episode they did, basically.
It's all fucking ass.
Well,
The last couple renditions of Scooby-Doo fucking sucked.
yeah.
Like the same.
More justifying. Dude, there's a guy back here in the background. I think, yeah, he's actually right there. See? There's a dude. There's a male Velma. There's a gender bend Velma over there, you prick.
Oh, well, that's different for a change, I guess.
Well, I mean, like, it's
See?
way more of the news that's been told is political in nature than normal.
Oh.
That's just, I mean, it's kind of just happenstance, I guess. Hey guys, I'm down with the Rona. Thank you for entertaining me through my misery. That sucks ass, dude.
There's a Scooby multiverse. One of the Scooby shows established. I don't know if that's officially canon, though.
Wait a minute, what?
That one of Scooby shows established that there's a Scooby multiverse. I don't really know if that's actually canon, though.
I don't think. There's like fucking YouTube shorts about that, but it's not fucking canon as far as I know.
Yeah.
You know it's.
I mean, it might, because if it's just a one-off thing, then that doesn't really officially establish anything.
There was a fan-made fucking Scooby-Doo show that was supposed to go. That was supposed to happen, but never fucking did, which kind of sucks because the pilot and then the first episode are fucking awesome.
They probably couldn't get like a full licensing for it, so they couldn't probably, you know.
It was so fucking good. I was like, they should turn. If you were gonna do Scooby-Doo now, this is what it should be. And they make Shaggy a fucking drug dealer. He basically sells drugs to everybody.
Damn. It's one of the newest shows. I haven't really watched it. Well, see, like, that's why it's probably not officially canon.
Speed. Or Satan speed.
If you are visiting the Iowa State House over the next couple of weeks, you will see this in the rotunda.
Dude, look at this thing. Dude, look at that. Dude, that is badass, bro. Look at that shit. Dude, that almost looks like some, like, custom-made, like, you know, like fursuiter's head or something.
Oh, no.
No, seriously, get over here. Look at this. This thing looks badass. It's a satanic altar. Oh, dude, a roses and like a rose wreath with a pentagram in the center. Dude, this thing is badass. Dude, this thing is awesome, bro. Dude, this thing looks so dope.
Display put up by the Satanic Temple.
Oh my god, dude, that goat right there looks awesome. That's a badass looking goat.
Cool.
Get it out of there. An altar to the Dark One in our rotunda?
How dare thee?
Oh, fucking no.
Yeah.
And the people of America deserve better.
Dude, someone earlier today was on Twitter saying that, like, all atheists are, like, Luciferians or whatever the fuck.
Based.
And,
I mean, you know, I kind of jokingly say it, but, I mean, you know, if someone's like, you're a worshiper of the devil, I'll be like, cool, I'm a Satanist, based, awesome. Don't tease me, have a good time, you know, especially with a compliment like that. I mean, you know, it's like, I will take it as a compliment, personally. You know, obviously, it's honest, bitch. You know, so it's like, to me, I don't care. Like, even though I'm an atheist, like, I'll still call myself a Satanist or a Luciferian. I mean, just for the memes, just to trigger a bunch of Christians. So, you know, that's at least just, you know, what I would do. I mean, and honestly, a lot of atheists, you know, are like this. I mean, usually these different satanic organizations are just a bunch of atheists or, like, maybe, like, pagans that just kind of, you know, like Wiccans or something like that, that just kind of get together and, you know, start something like this as a way to, you know, just troll Christians, basically.
So
it's awesome.
In the process of doing that, they, like, compared me and Jacqueline Glenn or something. They're like, Jacqueline Glenn, Amazing Atheist, they're all Luciferians. And then I didn't really give a shit about what that guy said. It's like, whatever, just some fucking nut. But then some guy underneath decided he was gonna, like, take that opportunity to sing for Jacqueline Glenn. He's like, how dare you? How dare you compare Jacqueline Glenn to the amazing atheist?
What the fuck? But, you know, like TJ, she's an atheist, married, and I actually, I follow her on Instagram, you know, just because, you know, she's someone I follow on YouTube as well, and watch every now and then. Like, from my understanding, she's actually either just had a baby or is about to have a baby. Like, I never knew, but apparently she's been pregnant all this time, like, expecting, you know, a child. So, it's like, you know, I'm just thinking, oh, well, fuck yeah, you know? Like, I didn't know that's what's been going on recently in her life, because I haven't, you know, watched her content lately. But, you know, she's somebody that every now and then, every, you know, so often I'll, you know, check up on her shit. And, you know, and last time I, you know, was, you know, like, you know, when I, you know, saw it's like people that you might want to follow, and I saw her on there, I was like, oh, let's see what she's been up to. And the first post is like, man, I'm still happy, I'm expecting in a week, and it was her with, like, you know, with her, you know, her being pregnant is all fuck, you know. So, and I was like, well, you know, good for her, fuck yeah, you know. I was like, nice. So I'm assuming she must have just recently had her child, or is literally any day now I'm probably going to be, you know, having a newborn here. So, good for her, you know, as far as I care, yeah, so. I mean, but either way, it's like, I mean, you know, like, they're all kind of, like, you know, similar in nature, at least when it comes to, like, TJ and her, when it comes to, like, you know, at least in some aspects. I mean, they're not literally the fucking same, though, obviously. TJ kind of detests the idea of having kids. Jacqueline obviously wanted a kid, so, you know, there's some differences right there. I'm sure, you know, she isn't as radical of a lefty like TJ is, either.
She deserves far more respect than that.
Oh my god.
At least we're not breaking.
Alright.
Or Boogie2988.
Started to write this little thing about how this dude's a simp. But then I went and checked his page. And I shit you not, dude. He looked like a guy that would get shoved into a fucking locker by Steve Urkel.
Steve Urkel ain't shoving no one in no locker.
Yeah.
I guess with this guy he would.
And I just stopped.
If Urkel is bullying you, you got bigger problems. You got bigger fish to fry than that.
How many paid patrons are there currently? Patreon app only shows total amount. Yes, Paul, right about everything. I think it's like 3.
Yeah.
Who gets shoved in the lockers? No, you look like somebody who can shove some motherfuckers in a locker. I mean, look, when it comes to, like, you know, the totem pole of bullying, like, you're, like, I'd put you in the middle. Like, I mean, I kind of rose my way into the middle, you know, myself. And honestly, that's kind of the best place you want to be, is in the middle, because, like, yeah, you get your fair share of bullying a little bit, but, you know, there's, like, some other dorks that might try to annoy you that you could be like, well, you know, you can shove him in a locker, you know, and stuff as well, so. I mean, you know, in a way, that's probably kind of like, you know, the sweet spot. Because if you're at the very top, then, like, you're always going to get, like, you know, bully challenged, basically, and all this other shit, and also, like, you know, have a spotlight on you, so to speak, you know, when you actually do, you know, be like that. Though, realistically, you probably shouldn't, like, you know, bully anyone in the first place. That's actually the better outcome. But that's besides the point.
Send it away.
It sucks that fucking Patreon decided to make that completely unintuitive change, but yeah.
Dude.
Also, Patreon got rid of, like, the community posts. Like, you know, if, like, people on Patreon and, like, the different Patreon communities, like, you know, on the, you know, Pessimist Productions, for example, like, they got rid of that, like, because, like, that was kind of a cool spot for people to kind of, like, post different little things, and I go check out stuff every now and then. I actually remember not too long ago, before they made the change, like, there was a post, like, what was that, like, Spanish, like, punk band that somebody sent a super chat about? You know, and I responded to it, but evidently the guy never got it because they probably, you know, were instituted the change and got rid of it, because I noticed that, like, at a certain point, the community post just kind of stopped before, like, my shit switched over, and I was just like, huh. But it's because I got rid of it. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know why. I mean, I'm guessing just because it wasn't really used that much, but whatever. I mean, evidently people were using it.
Yeah, I mean, especially since it's like, we don't really have much on offer for free people. I mean, I guess you can kind of see like when we post stuff, but Paul, I just finished God Emperor of Dune. I remember you saying it's a must read within the Dune series. What did you like about it? And thank you for the recommendation.
Like a punch your bullies and they generally stop bullying you. Yeah, tends to be the case.
So fuck yeah, Iowa represents.
I mean,
Here, I want to keep going with the story. Oh, yeah, there we go. Skip the Dune talk.
Pretty awesome character.
KCCI's Bo Bowman went to the State House today to find out more about it.
Dude, that altar is so awesome.
Supporters of this group say if there can be a Christmas tree here in the Capitol, then they can display this put on.
The return of Ignar the Great is brought to you by black beans, low in fat, high in protein. Good for the heart, good for the kidneys. Get black beans in the store near you. True.
By the Iowa Satanic Temple.
Dude, look at this fucking thing, man. Dude, this thing is so awesome. I love it. Like, this thing is so cool. It's got like a rose wreath with a pentagram in the center and got like this really cool ornamental goat head of some sort that looks like it's also like a mask too. Like, dude, this thing looks so fucking awesome. Like, this thing is badass, bro. Like, even if I was a Christian, I would still think this is badass. Like, I mean, I think, all right, whatever. I mean, you know, like, I'm obviously not a Christian, but still, like, I mean, this thing is badass through and through. And I honestly know motherfuckers who are kind of, like, culturally Christian or even softly Christian to an extent who probably would think this is kind of cool. Did you know an episode Billy Mandy parodied God Emperor of Dune? No shit, really? I might have seen that episode and not realized that.
I like it.
I mean, it looks pretty nice.
Dude, this thing looks, it's not just pretty nice, this thing looks fucking awesome. Like, this, dude, I love it.
Relish the opportunity to be represented in a public forum. We don't have a church on every street corner.
Lucian Greaves, co-founder of the Satanic Temple, says this...
Oh my god, Lucian Greaves? Dude, this guy was on Jesse Waters. I remember this guy. Dude, yeah, like, I think DFF reacted to Lucian Greaves being on Jesse Waters, and, like, you know, because Jesse Waters is, I think, trying to roast this guy a little bit for, like, some other thing that this group was doing. Like, dude, I like this organization. I might want to join up, because, like, they've been making some moves to troll Christians lately, and I dig it, and I love it, dude.
Satanic display is a symbol for their right of religious freedom. He says if you don't like it, don't look at it.
My feeling is...
No shit.
Ready for some crazy fucking Christian to go and, like,
try and kick it over or
like,
something.
smash that with a bat or some crazy shit.
Or just, like, you know, take, like, some rubbing alcohol and burn it. Dude, you know some crazy Christian is going to do something to it at some point.
If they're smart, they built it robust, so if they try and kick it over or something, it just kind of, like, clanks to the floor and they can just put it back up or something.
Like that crazy motherfucker that, like, blew up the Georgia Guidestones or whatever the fuck.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dude, that got buried.
I know.
The news barely covered that. That was weird.
Yeah, you did know that?
Nah.
Yep.
Yeah, like, back a little over a year ago, back in June of last year, yeah, some crazy right-wing Christian nutbag, yeah, planted like some explosive and blew up part of the Georgia Guidestones. And then the state, because they kind of deemed it unsafe, they took down the rest of the Guidestones, and to this day, no one's really decided whether they want to, like, kind of, like, you know, repair them and put them back, or just, you know, leave them taken down. I think they should repair them and put them back up, personally, because it's kind of like a little tourist attraction and shit like that anyway, so... You might also bring it back up and maybe actually kind of make it more of an established, like, kind of tourist site and have, like, a little building with, like, somebody there or some shit. You know, where, you know, you can have someone, like, kind of talk about it, you know, the history around it and all that other shit. You know, I think it would be kind of cool to kind of make it, like, a small little, like, attraction like that. Like, I mean, I think it would be a good opportunity, you know, repair what was damaged, put them back there, and kind of put, like, a building or two, you know, one building with, like, some different stuff about the history around it and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, I think, you know, they could do that. Isn't it in Georgia? I think they're Georgia. Yeah, they're called the Georgia Guidestones. Yeah, so yeah, they're in Georgia. I guess the state has probably better things to do, I suppose. Well, not really, actually. Now that I think about it, not really. They're Georgia. Who am I kidding? I mean, I guess if anyone would know about it, it'd be Rose right here. So, I mean, is there anything kind of, about them Guidestones?
Guidestone. I mean, I just think there were probably no leads. I didn't see if there was any fucking updates on that at all, actually.
Oh, never mind. I guess TJ's looking it up.
It was just barely fucking covered. Such a weird story.
Yeah.
It was weird. Because the Guidestones themselves have kind of a weird background.
2022.
Like, I mean, because the dude who made them was like a crazy, like, Nazi, right-wing, anti-Semitic freak. But, like, the stuff on the Guidestones themselves aren't even really necessarily that bad, because they're supposedly, like, kind of like a step-by-step, process or thing about how to, like, survive apocalypse or whatever the fuck, or something like that. I mean, the Guidestones in themselves are kind of interesting, and the history of the dude who made them is also kind of freaky and weird. So there's just kind of an interesting, backstory behind them. So it's like, I mean, it's one of those things where it's, like, I'm not really too surprised that there was, like, some weirdo that decided to do some shit like that. Dude, there's, like, I mean, how many, like, conspiracy documentaries, like, are there, and, like, and how many of them, don't mention the Georgia Guidestones is, like, honestly the, thing you want to think about, frankly, because most of them always, at least in some way, shape, or form, will mention them.
An explosive device was planted, blah, blah, blah.
Not all of them, but arguably, I'd say, like, 80% of, like, the conspiracy documentaries that exist out there, in one way, shape, or form, mention that shit.
The remaining stones were dismantled by authorities for safety reasons. Later in the day with a backhoe, according to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. The Alberton Star reported that digging showed no evidence that there was ever a time capsule located beneath the Georgia Guidestones.
Well, no shit. I don't think there would be anything. I mean, the dude just, like, the guy who made them, he just, like, got some equipment, set them up, and just left them there. Like, I mean, there isn't really anything super unique about them outside of the story around it, but the stones themselves, I mean, they're just stones that were carved in. I mean, there's nothing really unique about the stones inherently.
There was. We certainly aren't going to get to know about it. They snuck a backhoe in there in the middle of the fucking night, destroyed the whole monument. So, yeah, if there was something under there, they would tell them.
Georgia, yeah, they got better, more important things to do, like neglect infrastructure and have police harass minorities, and, build a cop city outside of Atlanta, so there's also that.
So, yeah, there's been no...
And indict protesters on RICO charges. Which, how does that even make sense, man? Like, because there was that, like, RICO shit that was going on with Trump, and then, like, literally within, like, a couple days after that, the RICO charged a bunch of these protesters, and it kind of, like, brushed that under the fucking rug. And, and also, I think, a few of them were going to be potentially charged with, like, terrorist charges and shit, and it's like, what the fuck? It's like, how in the actual goat fuck does any of that make sense? And that was just kind of, like, brushed under the rug. I'm sure they did that for a reason because, like, everyone would be focused on Trump stuff, so any news about that would just be, well, neglected. It would be brushed under the rug, and it wouldn't be focused on. No one would really pay attention to it that much. But that was, like, something that they did, and I was just like, what the fuck? It's like, I mean, I just hope that shit gets dropped, because, like, the idea that, like, these protesters were, like, doing some terroristic shit or whatever the fuck is psychotic. Especially considering the fact that, like, one of the cops just, like, unconditionally just, like, blindly shot in the night, after some shit went down and fucking killed a protester that was sleeping on a hammock.
Sort of update on, like, who did it. Not even probably a super active investigation, Yeah. Probably just like, oh, well.
Hold on.
There's been some talk that, like, maybe one day it'll be rebuilt, but there's no, like, current plans
in motion feed me, bitch.
To rebuild.
This is that if people don't like our displays in public forums, they don't have to engage with them. They don't have to view them.
It's a very dark, evil force. And I truly hope people know how to battle that.
Shelley Flockhart from Dallas Center says she was shocked to see it at the Capitol.
Okay, come on in.
Flockhart organized a prayer group on Wednesday around the Christmas tree in the center of the rotunda.
Around the group.
There were 3 people.
Wait, hold on. Wait. 3 people? Wait, hold on. Hold on.
People know how to battle that.
Shelley Flockhart from Dallas Center says she was shocked to see it at the Capitol.
Okay, come on in.
Flockhart organized a prayer group on Wednesday around the Christmas.
Oh my god, there's literally only 3 of them. There's just like 3 of her like weird like Bible study wine moms, you know, that she got together on a Sunday to come over. Oh my god! Yeah! Oh my gosh, she couldn't even get her whole church or anything. She just got like 3 of her little wine mom friends, dude. Oh my god.
In the center of the rotunda.
Dude, Paul's laugh, man. I love it when he just like gets a belly laugh like that. Holy shit, I love it. Here, hold on. Here, I'm gonna get a can opener for this bad boy and I'll be right back. Oh my god, that was just too fucking great, bro. Oh man, that gives me a good one. Oh shit. Oh, buddy. You get can opener. Get back by all around here. Breakfast can opener. I need what? What? Are we just missing one right now?
Okay. You do remember that I requested the 17th off, right? Period. I see that you have me scheduled, but I asked for the day off.
Oh, come on. Oh. I'm trying.
I ain't fucking coming to work. Okay, cool. Yeah, he better give me that fucking day off. I ain't fucking showing up to work. I don't ever work on my fucking birthday.
Alright, there we go. Hold on, you big oh my god, you psycho.
It's like I'm hungry, bitch. Feed me, you neglectful bitch.
Oh my lord. Holy shit, this dog is just fucking surrounded me like a goddamn fucking shark on chum, dude.
That shit looks nasty.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of happy I found it. Hold on! You can wait a minute, you little hoe! Holy shit, you are ridiculous. Alright, what kind of show on the side there? Oh my god, you can wait a damn minute! There we go. That's a quarter. I did. That's like some random fucking, like, I'm pretty sure it might be a telemarketer or something. I've seen that number pop up like every other day, and I'm just like 90% sure that's like a telemarketer.
What?
I like how you just went, you're kind of like, you know, jamming there for a minute, then you're just like, ah, fuck this.
I haven't played baseball.
Oh my god, the Satanists put up something in the rotunda. Ladies, we gotta get together and pray to the magic tree.
Pray to the magic tree.
What a weird bunch of childish fucking morons, bro. Oh my god.
Well, when you get a little heavy on a box wine and you're doing a Bible study and then you hear this happens, I mean, what better use of your time? Oh my god, dog, what are you doing? You took that whole thing and now you're just, oh no. He took that thing that I just like dropped, you know, for him to eat, and he literally took it out of the fucking food bowl. Now he's eating it on the ground. You go what a goof. Really?
He likes to taste dirt.
I guess so. I bet a lot of people have egg on their faces. This is what that Twitch streamer I mentioned, by the way. Wait, what's going on here?
Goddamn, hold on. Man, what time is it?
Nobody's breaking to us. It's just implied nudity. That really freaks people out. Banned Twitch streamer Morgue Pie reveals what she actually was wearing. Was topless. Which was what?
It was one of the reasons they listed in the ban that I received. So I think, honestly, they are just cracking down on this new meta. And their toss is very open-ended, so they're not giving anyone, you know, nobody's breaking toss. Nobody is breaking the terms of service. Me standing here, like,
I've honestly never heard anyone call it toss. That's the first time I've ever heard anyone. I've always, okay, whatever. That's gonna be a nitpick.
It's just shoulders. And by the way, I am wearing a shirt. I do wear a shirt and pants in all of the streams.
Good for you. So does everyone fucking else. You
Well,
want
the thing
fucking
well,
metal?
well, the thing is, she wants her Twitch stream back probably because that's the problem. Like, she's wearing like a topless, you know, top, and she got banned because like when she's, you know, on stream, like her camera doesn't like show her completely, you know, from her upper body. So, like, it just shows her cleavage and her shoulders and stuff, basically. So, she got, like, mass reported and banned, you know, for quote-unquote nudity and falsely striked, even though she's wearing a top. She just, because of how her camera is set up on streams, it looks like she's technically topless, but she's not. Like, so, I mean, she doesn't need a medal. She just needs her Twitch channel back. I mean, if anything. I kind of feel bad for her on that one.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. And I love rum. Bum, 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 bum.
Ban Twitch stream. Went topless, so... okay, yeah, but... Imagine losing your mind over seeing someone fully clothed, but thinking in your head, what if she was naked? You know, I think I... Like, what the flippity flip-flam? Whoa. So wait, what the hell? Did you know? Whoa, look at that. Whoa. What's even going on there?
Ooh.
Whoa. Whoa, what? That is wild. That's interesting. I see what it's doing. It's showing the background. It's showing, like, you know, my wallpaper, which has, like, that furry guy with the apple smoking a pipe. But I do find that a little interesting. That's kind of cool. Shlong, shlong. You know, that kind of works as a weird little transaction thing. Like a swing. You dying over there?
Yeah. I'm being poisoned by your fucking kiwis.
Well, don't be poisoned by my kiwis.
Lucian Greaves just uses their arguments against them. It's the
but before we keep going with this, but with that post you were showing, like, honestly, I remember the same like little screen cap that I think you even showed me about it. And honestly, initially, I thought she was topless. I'm like, well, I love how Twitch, will, like, get me for stupid bullshit. It still won't even let me back on for this. But, yeah, she's there. But, honestly, you know what? I'm all to say, hey, I'll eat my words. She's just wearing a topless, like, or not a topless top, but, like, like one of those, like, waist tops. Yeah. Crop top type of stuff. Well, it's not even a crop top. It's, like, one of those things that go from, like... it's from like here, but it goes up to here. It's like one of those like things that go around your.
Yeah, so basically a dress without a strapless dress.
Well, it's not a dress because she's wearing pants, but yeah, the same idea, I guess. The same idea of like a topless dress, essentially. It's like a topless shirt.
Are you talking about like just a fucking thing that's covering her tits?
Basically, yeah. It's just something to cover, breasts and her, belly and stuff like that. I don't know who the person commenting on our video is, but based on their voice alone, they should be tossed in a dumpster.
Thing about this Satan trolling
hey,
shit.
You.
Because what people...
I don't think they were meaning you. I think they were meaning the person who initially posted, the video that she was talking about.
Is complain that these government institutions, which are supposed to be agnostic to religion, allowed Christians to just vomit all their fucking nativity scenes all over it every Christmas and Easter and shit. Put up big crosses and everything. So we used to just complain about that. Like, hey, that's a violation of separation of church and state. It tends to favor the Christian religion. And that didn't work. And so the Satanic Temple was just like, all right, let's start putting... let's just put a chrome goat skull with some candles in there.
Yeah.
They're such great trolls. And
it's so silly looking, too.
Yeah. It's so goofy. And these people are just so better. These people are just so twiggered about it. It's twiggered. And then when they bitch about it, he just uses their arguments that they used to use against people who were, decrying these religious displays on public grounds. That if you don't like it, just don't look at it. It ain't hurting you for it to be there. If you don't like looking at it, don't look at it. If you don't want to engage with it, don't. Nobody's forcing you to sit and stare at it and ponder it.
Display near the stairwell. She calls it dark and evil and says Christians should spiritually fight against it.
One, I hope people realize spiritual warfare is real. That they're all
spiritual warfare.
Okie dokie.
Why does and unicorns, like that are like in the weird
unicorns and fucking pixies exist.
Yeah, like little like pixie fairies, unicorns. Yeah, they're secretly exist off of the moon of Europa, and they're about to invade planet Earth any minute. Like like give me a fucking break.
Dude, she looks more like the devil than the fucking thing that they erected over there.
You know what? She really does. Oh, God. Just, like, paint her in, like, red, like, skull face or some shit. Put some horns on her. And she would look like Hellboy's wife. Like, oh, God.
Look at her fucking eyebrows.
Yeah, she looks more like the leader of the Church of Satan than Lucian Greaves does.
Oh, God.
So these people are, this bored housewife spiritual warfare thing. Just like, how do we do something about all the tragedy and poverty and hunger in the world without getting off of our pampered lily white asses? Let's do some warfare over it, girls. Jesus, in your name.
Jesus, in
we
your
pray
name.
that all the little babies get fed. Jesus, in your name. Oh, that warfare's got. We planted a seed tonight. Just like, how are you deluding yourself? Go, and they all look. This woman is every Christian woman.
Honestly, dude, she literally looks like a morph between my aunts and my mom a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. I love my family, but look, they're all Christian as hell. So I mean, you know, I'm gonna give a pass here and just say, yeah, there's commonality between all these crazy Christian women, dude.
Every hardcore evangelical Christian prayer warrior looks exactly like that.
Annex forces that are trying to infiltrate our state.
I'm told the altar here will be on display at the State House for 14 days. At the State House, Bo Bowman, KCGI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
By the way, the Satanic Temple says it is a federally recognized non-theistic group that uses satanic symbols as a way to convey its message.
Duh.
The temple's website says its work includes publicly confronting hate groups and
and proceeds to show like this woman with like 3 of her wino mama friends just being like, you know, all right, we need to do some spiritual warfare. And then it's followed up with this lady being like, so the group, you know, predominantly, you know, does this as a way to try to go after hate groups and stuff because, you know, fuck hate groups, you know. It's like...
Wait a minute, you're telling me that chrome skull and a couple of candles isn't an altar to an elder demon god, really?
Oh, really?
Fuck, man, mind blown.
Oh, I love it,
man.
So beautiful. Gotta love Christians.
Holy shit, man, these Christians.
We gotta love how just like bent out shape they get over the stupidest shit.
I think they bottomed out and then they just get dumber and more predictable every fucking year.
They do.
Dude, it must suck to be a Christian right now.
It always has.
I don't know. I don't think it always has. I think that's part of the reason why Christians are so fucking pissed off.
I mean, even when they
Isn't
get
Yahweh
their way,
an elder god? I guess technically. I mean, if you trace back Yahweh back far enough, it's technically originated from a Babylonian war god Yah. So I mean, yeah. I mean, honestly, you know, if you go back far enough, technically.
all they fucking.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck does this goddamn article say? 100,000 people may have heard Vivek Ramaswamy peeing on a live stream. What? No way.
Like, you know, like if they win, they lose. If they lose, they lose. They're just never happy. You can't lose. Their religion just breeds misery.
I mean, look at Saint Teresa. I mean, yeah, like Mother Teresa, like the whole point about, like, you know, religion is basically, especially Christianity and evangelical Christianity, is instilling maximization of misery. That should be the name of a German clothing store. Yeah. Yeah. Look, that's, you know, the most handsome man, you know, around town, yeah.
Islam is backwards for jihad, as they call for spiritual warfare. Okay.
Honestly, that whole story just kind of reminds me of the song Taliban USA by Jelly Biafra.
I feel like I should be wearing a big ass cowboy hat and smoking a cigar.
It's not big, but here's one.
I miss my guitar.
I love this story, yeah, we all do. 100,000 people may have heard Vivek Ramaswamy peeing on a live stream with Elon Musk and Alex Jones.
I love the modern era sometimes.
I'm not going to have children. That's all I'm saying. Elon Musk is promoting an optimistic, pro-human future that the science and evidence shows is real and that we need.
Gentlemen, I have to.
I just wanted to sort of, exactly. I want to be clear about my position. I'm super pro-human, and I mean all humans.
I can hear it! Dude, I'm hearing it trickle, bro. It sounds like there's literally like a little stream. Like someone's, you know, taking a walk right next to the stream or something, dude. It literally sounds like there's someone, you know, oh my god, dude, Vivek is taking a mega piss while this shit is going on, dude. Oh my god. Yes. Yes.
Somehow this psychobabble coming out of Elon Musk sounds better with a fountain of pee. Maybe he should have Vivek Ramaswamy piss behind all of his stupid proclamations.
Yeah, dude.
Somebody's got their thing open.
And everywhere else.
Phone up in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's Vivek, that's your fault, Vivek. I'm not able to mute you. Vivek.
That's probably something that you should probably have as an option on Twitter, I'd argue.
Wow, being able to mute somebody in an open conversation like this seems like a pretty important feature. Why isn't that a part of X?
Sorry about that.
So, well, I hope you feel better.
I feel great, thank you. Sorry about that.
Dude, Vivek confirmed it. He's like, oh, I feel great, thank you. It's like, yeah, I bet you feel great after, taking a nice, long, gnarly horse race of a piss that everyone heard. Dude, the piss heard around the world, bro. Oh my god, dude. Yo, man, what the fuck? Vivek, stop making yourself likable, you bastard. I don't like you. Don't make me start liking you, son of a bitch. Like, god damn it. Dude, is this the first time, like, a very significant, like, national-esque kind of, like, person is, like... Is this the first time I think we've heard, like, someone of that significance, take, the horse race piss? I think it's the first time we've heard one. And it's in the background of deranged ramblings of Alex Jones and Elon Musk, dude! It makes it even better! Oh my god, it's too good.
A Ramswamy piss, dude. Fucking live on air. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of surprised how, that was a very girly piss.
I mean, it was a long piss, though. It went on and on.
Long, but like...
It was a long... Dude, like, TJ, what the fuck you're talking about? This sounded like Dude, it sounded like he was, like, next to a stream. Like, like you'll be walking around... Like, if I was, like, walking around in the gorge out here in Oregon, and I, was walking on the trail, and I, like, noticed there's, like, a little stream, kind of trickling down right next to, like, the, path or something like that. Like, maybe about yay wide or some shit, just doing his thing. Like, and just, like, hearing that little, like, like I like how is my stream, like, fucking, sound, but, you get the idea. And it's just, like, straight up, like, that's what it sounds like. It's like, I mean, he was, like, doing a horse race piss, dude. Like, he was, like, unleashing the bladder in, maximum capacity and maximum pressure, dude. Like, the idea he was taking some girly piss is bullshit, bro. Oh, my God. I love this. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. This is so fucking funny.
It sounded pretty weak.
Yeah, it definitely was. There was
bullshit.
A pressure behind it. It was a little bit of a dribble.
Nah. I think they're misunderstanding it. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm being a little hyperbolic on maximum pressure. But it's at least, like, 60 to 70% pressure release, like, I mean, it wasn't like, some little, like a little sprinkling, in the rain or something like that. That's, like, barely rain. So, hell no.
But it went on and on, man.
That is true. At least it was a long piss.
Speaking of, that made me have to pee. Like, listening to that, I'm sitting here doing the pee-pee dance. I'll be right back.
Man, I love it. Holy shit, that's just beautiful, dude. Fucking beautiful. I just wanted to react to the Christian story, but holy shit, that was too good.
Thank you! I'll be here till Tuesday. Not really. Fuck this place.
You should make it. Well, hey, I thought you were just like, all right, I'm good, so come on, bring it over here. What you think? I haven't played it in a while. What, you think I'm gonna one-up you?
I can tell you haven't played in a while. But see how dirty this thing is? Shame on your ass.
I mean, I really haven't played any instruments in a minute, but I definitely need to, like, kind of get back into, like, the creativity spike. I had a little burst a bit ago, but I need to do it again. Need to get in the burst.
I need to get one of these so bad. I would literally take this bitch everywhere if I had it.
Well, I mean, we technically still co-own it as far as,
She'll just buy you out. She'll just be like, I'm taking it. Here's the money, bitch.
Yeah. I mean, I still feel like we can leave it here. Oh my god, there's... Okay, hold up. Why are they making a Kung Fu Panda 4? A fourth one is coming out.
Really?
Yes. I'm not even fucking kidding. A trailer just got released like 6 hours ago. And you know what? Why does Poe look fucking like, you know, a demon? Like, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, I'm kind of liking that. But I feel like that's a fucking tease. Like, I feel like that's meant to try to egg you on and be like, oh, see, it's badass. Look. Oh, shit, I'm not gonna watch it on stream, but I'll listen to it. Yeah, I'll let you guys listen to it. I'm actually... I don't know about this one. I feel like they're fucking with us with that shit. They're fucking with us with that, because I'm not gonna lie, there's a part of me that thinks that is fucking really cool looking, but I don't know, man. I feel like they're just egging us on with that. They're making a new Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh, dude, what? No. Okay, you know what, here, let me react to this. Let me see how I feel about this. Let's see. Yeah, go fucking testing. Yeah, you're there.
It is time to take the next step on your journey.
I'm not going to be the Dragon Warrior anymore?
You will advance to spiritual leader of the Valley of Peace.
Inner peace.
Okay, whatever. Same kind of trope bullshit that we've seen with the other 3 movies. Okay, I'm not impressed so far, but it's only 20 seconds in, so I'm gonna withhold some shit. Lame. I know, I'm not impressed at all. I feel like we're just kind of going through the same, like, you know, like, foundations of the other movies so far. I'm not really, I mean, and the animation looks relatively the same. See, I told you they fucking egged us on with that shit. They better, dude, there better be a catch. There better be a fucking catch of this.
There is that.
Inner peace.
Keep your surf off my turf.
Oh, God,
Did
great.
you say surf my turf?
No, it was like, don't put your surf up my turf or some shit. I don't fucking know. That was, okay, I'm starting to...
I might leave now, honestly.
Dinner with peas in a sesame soy glaze.
What the fuck is that?
This is not...
That's Chat Black. I mean, dude, Chat Black, I know you need to make some money, but just go all in on the YouTube shit or something.
No!
Oh, fuck. Okay, now I might not be able to actually, like, you know... Okay, I might need my earbuds or something, because, I mean... fuck, now they're playing Beastie Boys. It might be drowned out enough. Hold on.
I love. Big fan.
He's back! Oh, okay, I'm already... Okay. Dude, they brought the fucking, like, Snow Leopard guy back. They brought Tai Lung back already. Like, dude, why? Why are they bringing him back? He was already, you know, the villain in the second movie. Why is he back?
Because they want him to be back, bitch.
They can't even have a different villain? Like, you know, honestly, the third one wasn't bad in a sense because it had a different character and, like, have an interesting little twist to everything.
I think the first 3, they shouldn't make a 4th one. The first
I know,
really
like, and dude, man, I thought, you know, as things were kind of building, I'm like, okay, maybe there's a catch here. And then they bring fucking, like, Tai Lung back. It's like, don't bring him back.
I think they're bringing back, like, all the villains.
Well, this just got released, so I dude.
Because I've seen it, I'm pretty sure I've seen a trailer for this, like...
This got released 6 hours ago, so unless you saw it within the last 6 hours, there's no way you saw this.
Once I possess the kung fu of every master villain...
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, no, they didn't bring him back. They only brought him back for a second so he dies, you know, and gets possessed. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, wait, no. I reacted too soon. There was a catch. Okay, hold up.
I'm out of here. I'm a Jackson.
Question my Not even the great Dragon.
At least give me a side hug over here.
No, not even the Dragon fucking Warrior. I need to get out of here.
The chameleon.
Yeah, gotta go to work.
Find this. The chameleon.
The chameleon? What the fuck?
Front door.
That's what I think of you fucking JDL piece of crap.
And I also noticed that I guess there is a new villain, but it's the chameleon. Honestly, I'm not digging the villain name, to be frank. But at least okay, so I thought...
stupid. The
Well, look.
comedian.
Well,
Ooh, I'm so scared.
well, they kind of showed you the idea why he's called that, because like he literally like, you know, kills and basically possesses the powers and the he's almost like, dude, he's almost like the Thing. You know, like you'll kill, take, you know, the powers and like the essence and also the presentation of like, you know, who he last killed, you know, to kind of take his powers, so to say. I'm kind of saying they kind of took some tropes from the Thing. I'm seeing some Thing motifs going on here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Alright, peace out, Holmes.
Later.
Come by again soon. Ho. But, you know, I'm disappointed. Yeah, man's in his late 70s. Is Jack Black? No shit. No way, dude. No. Dude, is he really? You know, for being kind of like, you know, more of a heavier set dude, he honestly doesn't look bad if, you know, being in his late 70s, if that honestly is true. No way, bro. Unless you're talking about someone else. I learned that from Halloween Ends. Robert. Oh, you're talking about Robert Englund. Okay, never mind. I know he wants to see Freddy Krueger hobbling in after teenage years. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, no, you're right. I had to go back. I missed some context. I'm sorry. My friend was distracting me, okay? But I don't know. Yeah, at least to bring it back to this, so, like, fuck. I mean, Jack's only in his 50s. Okay, that makes way more sense. And, you know, and honestly, he still looks pretty good for being in his 50s. I mean, all in all. Disappointed in you. Why are you disappointed in me, Venom? Fuck you! What are you disappointed in me for? What did I ever do to you?
Then we'll just have to get an army of our own.
Whoa, hold up. Whoa, who's this, like, you know, female Fox, you know, side protagonist? Yo, they got, like, you know, some foxy protagonist, you know, helping out, you know, fucking Jack Black. There's gonna be Rule 34 in the furry fandom of that Fox lady so fucking quick, it's not even gonna be funny. I could already tell. I already know. You know what? Hold on. Here, let me get a frame here really quick. Let me get a frame of this chick.
It was against an army.
Yeah, whatever.
Then we'll just have to get an army of our own.
Goddamn! Oh, that was too quick. Fuck. Shit. Hold on. No. There we go.
Then we'll just have to get an army of our own.
Okay, here we go. There, I can show a frame. Yeah, dude. Look at her eyes. Dude, there's Rule 35. Oh my god, dude, she has like voluptuous lips. Yeah, dude. It's already 6 hours old. I bet if I went on E621 right now, there's Rule 34 for her already. I guarantee it, bro. I guarantee it, dude. Oh my god, it's already there. It's already there. I already know. Disgusting. Disgusting. Utter fucking disgustment. Utter degeneracy.
What is this place? The best crooks and criminals live here.
You're a wanted criminal?
You sound surprised.
Oh shit, she's a fucking criminal? Oh okay, alright. You know, I kind of dig this character a little bit. I'm a furry, so fuck yourself, okay? Like, I mean, I already see what they're doing. Lola Bunny was a mistake! What, you think that's what started it? You really think Lola Bunny's what truly started it all? Nah, the Nala Simba scene. Can you feel my love tonight? Like, that's a mistake. That's what really kind of caused the degeneracy within furries to rise, son. That's what gave us the green light, okay? Disney gave us the green light with the original Lion King with that scene, okay? So if you want to take it up, if anyone, take it up with the mouse.
Now you kids be careful of those fireworks.
Okay, so we got the trope that the supposed kids are actually like little dwarves that are actually little demons.
So tell me,
tingle.
Why should we help you? We can take down the chameleon together. Being the dragon warrior, it's who I am. Skadoosh. What do I know about being
Still doing the skadoosh.
Spiritual leader?
What is it you're holding?
A cookie?
You were chosen to become something more than you already are.
He literally choked on some cherry blossom petals. I mean, if these are some of the better jokes that they have, they're not sending their best. I mean, like, okay, so I'm starting to kind of feel like I have mixed feelings about this. Like, it feels like, you know, there's probably some stuff that I'm like the whole, like, you know, him kind of going with the criminal underground and having to, like, you know, team up with them and stuff. I think that's kind of, you know, like, we haven't seen that, I don't think, yet. So I think that's, like, okay, you know, changing it up a little bit. So they at least are kind of, like, doing something kind of original, but they're still holding on to this fucking foundations of, like, the first fucking, like, 2 movies, let alone all of them, which is like, holy shit, do at least more than just that. It's like, come on. It's like, they're like, I mean, half of this trailer is like that shit still. It's like, I mean, it's kind of it's kind of making me feel like that, like, there's gonna be moments where I'm just kind of like, all right, we get it. Yeah, you know, Dragon Warrior. Yeah, we already know. Yes, we get it. And then it's gonna be shit like where he's in the city, you know, with like the criminal fox lady and dealing with the criminal on the ground, all sort of shit, teaming up with them and being like, you know, like that seems kind of cool. Like, I was like, okay, yeah, that seems alright. I mean, but I don't know. Is that gonna be able to, like, you know, keep it up? I don't fucking know. I should also do that. Wow, it's as if that, like, it is a common, you know, foundation for story building. Like, just because, like, you know, someone teams up with, like, you know, smugglers or criminal underground shit like that, I mean, yeah, maybe that isn't necessarily inherently an original foundation for, you know, storytelling, but you can make it original. Hence why you're naming off a bunch of different films that, you know, have done their own spin-offs and interpretation of the foundation of that idea. Which, you know, I guess Kung Fu Panda 4 is also doing a version of that. So, I mean, as long as they can make it original enough and, like, kind of make it their own, I guess it would work enough. But that depends if they actually, like, make this work. But so far, I'm not 100% impressed by this fucking trailer.
How should we do this?
That's literally how I feel. Okay, that's honestly how, okay, you know, that kind of helped brought it back up a little bit for me.
Quick and painless? Or slow.
Whoa, is there a crazy psycho elderly Karen lady with, like, fucking knives? Okay. Whoa.
Slow and painful.
Action scenes, crazy stuff, adventures.
Match,
yep.
Chameleon.
We're not so different, you and I.
Skadoosh. Stand back.
Oh shit. Whoa. Okay, so so that thumbnail we saw, it's not Poe that looks like that. The chameleon is the one who looks like that. Man, I was hoping Poe would become like a crazy, like, you know, like Super Saiyan dragon mega demon elder god warrior or some shit. But now it's the chameleon that does it. Come on, man. Like, man, you know what? All right. You know, they're not going to show the fight in the trailer because the trailer's basically done now at this point. But, like, man, you know, I'm 50-50 of this shit. I feel like there's some stuff that seems like, you know, it could work and it might, you know, be alright, but, I don't even know. Yes, the kitties can expect pets because I will give the love and sweetness to all the pets. To all the kitties and all the doggos. Oh, he's a little sleepy thing. Sent a vid. This, but with that character.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present Shade.
Wait, hold on, what? Hold on. This we can have to screen up with. What's going on here?
Ladies and gentlemen, I present Shade, female Sonic character without clothes on for a change. Oh my, this is revolutionary. Marvelous. Oh my god, they got a new Sonic character. I must Bored of it.
Whenever an anthropomorphic animated movie comes out, that is literally like every furry that draws porn within a 1,000-mile radius. They literally are just like,
bored of it.
Sounds like Ignar. I mean, I haven't drawn stuff in a while, so I'd probably be a little rusty. I would have to like kind of get, I have to harness my skills again before I start doing stuff like that. He has degenerate thoughts related to animals. No, I don't. I have degenerate thoughts related to furries and anthropomorphic, characters. There's a fundamental fucking difference, like Jesus Christ. You act like humans, since time immemorial haven't been like anthropomorphizing, themselves, or like anthropomorphizing different gods and spirits and characters and this and that and all sorts of shit. You act like that's never happened before. It's like, come on. Kept far away from catboys and catgirls. They're fine. They don't gotta worry about anything. I swear coyote pelt like a real man. When I see a coyote, I mean, don't think I won't take a chance. Unless it's in this fucking neighborhood, then I can't, unfortunately. Wish I could. But alas, I cannot. As a furry, is it, since y'all have to, do y'all get a signal on your phones? Whenever you hear the tone drop, know what you're doing. Race home, back flipping over the cars to just get back and draw. Furry stuff of a new character. Not all of them. I mean, but yeah. Honestly, like, if you go on E621, especially when there is, like, a new movie, because I remember when Zootopia, had its trailer released, the Rule 34 of that shit, it wasn't even within 24 hours, and some people were just, like, memeing on that, like, being like, wow, like, already, like, people couldn't even wait for the movie to be released before they start drawing for it. Like, I mean, because that's why I was making the joke, because it's kind of a meme within the furry fandom, because some artists, that especially predominantly make a lot of their money drawing porn and stuff, will do shit like that. Like, just for the hell of it, and also just because they know they'll get eyes and attention. And thus, more people likely to commission their art, and thus, money in their pocket. Like, it's kind of like almost a business strategy with some of them. So, that's why it's kind of a meme. Like, because there are definitely, like a subgroup of, like, artists within the furry fandom that do that shit as a way to kind of, like, get people, get eyes on them, because they know people will meme them. Give it the memes. You're always sensitive about guns up north. All your gunshots wrecked by calling police to mind y'all's business. Have you been in Portland? Cops don't show up to gunshots. No one does fuck all when it comes to that shit, bro. And where I live, like, if there's gunshots, cops, are likely to hear it anyway off in the distance, so they're going to respond to that, before someone even calls it in. So it's like, at least around here. But in Portland, the cops literally barely do fucking anything because they're lazy pieces of shit that just want to whine and bitch, because they're being held accountable and they don't want to do their jobs now, so. Love it. You gotta love it. Here, we'll look at something else here real quick, but gotta go to the bathroom. I should return. A little stretch. Oh, who's starts the ball? Oh, loves and hugs. Hugs and loves and loves and hugs. Oh my goodness, you're just a sweet little baby. Oh. You're just a sweet little bite. Oh my goodness, you're a sweet little thing. Goof. You little butt. Look at you. You goof. Goofy little butt. Goofy little butt. Goofy, goofy butt. Goofy, goofy butt. Goofy, goofy butt. Goofy, goofy butt. Goofy, 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 goofy butt. Who's a goofy butt? Who's a goofy, goofy little fluff? You goofy thing. Smoker says that dog looks like an pussy. He is kind of a pussy. He's mostly just a sweet, friendly boy. Smokey says he could take it. Dude, yeah, a cat would be able to just, like, give him a swipe or two and he would probably fuck off. Just sweet little boy, sweet, sweet little boy. Just a sweet little fluff. Just a sweet little fluff. Big ol' smoosh. You're stinky. You need a bath. I'm giving you a bath tonight because you are just a stinky boy. Stinky, stinky. Lazy little patoof. Lazy little boof. Lazy, lazy little boof. Lazy, lazy little boof. Boof, 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 boof. Who's a lazy little thing? Who's a lazy little thing? Chihuahua keeps trying to make with the cat wawas. Tries to make cat wawas with the cats. Chihuahua plus cat makes cat wawas. Why not Chihuahua cats? Chihuahua cats, dude. Not fooling anyone, Spider-Man. The teen named Peter Parker, who passed the California State Bar exam at 17, is now practicing attorney. Oh shit! Whoa! Oh, just a smush. You're just a smush. You're just a big old ball of smush. Little ball. Little big old ball. Little goof. You got a very soft little head. It's very soft. But you still stink. What? What are you doing with your feet? Hey, careful. Careful with the foot. There you go. You goofball. Hey, wake off. You gotta cycle that can. You pretty much about licked this can as about as much as it could be licked, okay? The band will be a memory in my head. 2 weeks. Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, that's about like what? I got at least 10 days exactly until I'm in Texas. You're probably going to be going through Texas as I'm about to leave Texas. And then I'm going to be in Vegas by the time like you're like passing through, you know, at some point probably. Man. What the fuck? You know, I wanted to ask like something like on the DFF subreddit about like, to add a little extra research, for like, what is it like at Vegas in the middle of the night, when it comes to like casinos and alcohol and stuff like that. But I think because I'm too harsh on Nazis you know, like, Reddit decided to permanently ban me now at this point instead of just giving me, like, a, you know, mild suspension. So I'm just like, well, guess gotta make another account now. So at least with Reddit, it's a little easy to evade that type of shit. So I was like, I kind of looked at it, I was like, nah, whatever, who gives a fuck? Like, I could just make another one. It's not really like I used my, you know, like, Reddit account that much in the first place. So it's not like anything of value was lost off of that. And also, I kind of... There's no such thing when it comes to them. Well, I guess when it comes to Reddit, it is. Like, you want... Like, when it comes to, like, you know, shitting... Or, like, you know, making a mockery or anything like that when it comes to, like, you know, people on the right or Karens and shit like that. Like, there's definitely a kind of a selective bias on who gets banned and who doesn't, you know, half the time. And, it, like... Because my friend Rip City, like, he had a account called, like, you know... Peak Chungus or some shit like that, and you know, like Peak Chungus 666 or something like, or whatever the fuck, and then like that got banned because, again, being too harsh on Nazis. And then he has a new account called Peaked Chungus. So I mean, you know, it's not like, you know, it's impossible to evade that shit. So I'll probably just make another account and just call it like IgnarHusky like 97 or something like that. Or whatever the fuck, just because, you know, it, at least, you know, like I said, with Reddit, it's not that hard. And by the way, this pad thai, or whatever this is, looks fucking fire, dude. That looks like pad thai, though. This song ironically plays in my head when I'm not thinking. Do I have to, like, turn it down? Wait, what? Well, there's no reason to have some clown shit right now, so, but I'll have that in mind. I always play that whenever shit just gets, like, too ridiculous. Here, I know there's, like, something I wanted to, like, look at, but where the fuck is it? I think it might be, right in Hall. You kids have never heard of Tenacious D? Are you stupid? That's travesty. Dude, I know of Tenacious D, bro. Are you dude? I mean, what? Oh my god. This is why I identify more as a millennial, because I know shit like that. I mean, like, what? I don't mean stupid, like, in a personal way. I'm just meaning, like, in a absurdist, like, what travesty and sin of a statement is that in itself? You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's kind of like, you know, where I'm at. That one's like, it's just like, it's like, huh? I mean, my brother showed me that movie back in 2014. Dude, like, I saw, like, the movie growing up once. Like, I think it was on TV at some point. And then my friends showed me it, like, later, like, around, like, 2015 or 16 abouts. I mean, fuck, you want me to name you some songs that I know? I mean, there's Tribute. Like, I know that song. That's a pretty popular one. It's also like a Kickapoo and like Master Explorer. What else? Like, think of some other like really big popular songs. Master Explorer. Yeah, there's Master Explorer. Beelzebub. I mean, honestly, like, have I shown you my cred now at this point? I think I've named enough of the songs. At least they're pretty big, popular songs. I know they've released some newer songs. I know not too long ago, I think they released like a song called Video Games. Or like something like that. It's kind of a short song. Push featuring Dio. By the way, February is spelled with an R in the middle, but I always hear it pronounced with silent, or have I just been saying it wrong this time? February. Honestly, I think I switch around with it, like February. I mean, I don't know, it all sounds relative. I don't pay attention to that, so I have no idea. What are you barking about? Boof. Boof. You're so cute. Why are you so cute? Disappointed in Zoomies. Well, y'all have no culture. Why are you saying y'all like I'm a part of it? Like, go away with that shit. I literally just fucking listed different songs. Like, come on, my dudes. My guy. My dude. My guy. I mean, if you want proof that I didn't look anything up, I mean, look, I've been on this the entire time waiting to check this out. See? Like, there ain't, it like, and obviously you can't look up anything on shorts and shit. Wait, whoa, what the who in the fuck is this guy? Holy shit. I click up shorts and this is the first thing that happens. What is going on here? Whoa. Okay, well, that's a thing. But, you know, there you go. So, whatever, like, I mean, fuck yourself. The West has fallen. Titty alert, titty alert. What? Where? I don't see no damn titties. I don't see no damn titties. You're just fucking tripping now. You're just tripping. Rose, our boy's tripping. Anyway, on Instagram we were kind of listening to this, but honestly there was never really like a true full fucking like analysis, you know, outside of just me kind of ranting about like why these people are dumb. But I want to actually like watch this shit and just like, you know, fucking, you know, observe the insanity for ourselves in its true and purest form, because you know that like the insanity is going to be top notch. We already heard it, but I want to see how insane it really truly gets. Never done it, but I want to. You know, I honestly I don't know why, but apparently I always get randomly gifted psychedelics because there's a chance that like, you know, one of my friends like, yo, you ever wanted to try DMT? I'm just like, what? I'm like, what, do you have some? I was like, yeah, I might know somebody or whatever. I'm just like, I mean, not now, but I don't know. I've thought about it, and it's like, so it's one of those things where it's like, I'm gonna have the Joe Rogan meme or something like that, or I'm just like, you know, hey, have you ever tried DMT? Y'all made drugs legal according to the right. That's not even true. Decriminalization and legalization are completely different things, and anyone who says otherwise is retarded.
My story started when I was 11 and was introduced to a single kiss in a Scholastic book. I didn't understand why I liked it. This was the start of my porn addiction journey. Sure, Jan.
No, your ears are not deceiving you, my friend. She just blamed Scholastic books for her porn addiction.
Which, actually, I'm pretty sure I have a Scholastic book over here. Somewhere. Yeah, I think it's right here. Yeah, I think. Oh, no, wait, this is Penguin Illustrated. Yeah, no, yeah, this is Penguin Classics. Yeah, I thought it was, but I guess it's not. But, I mean, I've had Scholastic books before. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have some in my library, because I know I have at least a couple.
because of a picture that she saw of two people kissing in one of the books that they published. Now, this testimony took place during a Board of Trustees meeting in the Conroe School District in Texas.
Degenerate furry scholastics porn. I mean, I have, like, some furry magazines, but I can't show those. So you can go fuck yourself.
And she is there basically to pitch a ban on all scholastic.
I mean, I suppose I could with a couple of them, but it would be so goddamn difficult to actually, like, try to. Never mind. No, whatever. Fuck off.
District. Now, in case you're wondering, because I'm sure you are, this is the picture that she is referring to that is responsible for her porn addiction.
By the way, this is what I was describing the other night on Instagram Live when I was talking about how innocuous this is. Like, you literally have to go out of your way to find something sexual about this. Like, I mean, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm sure that looking at it just gets you all hot and bothered.
So hot and bothered. Oh. I'm bricked up, boy. Let me have some of that good old hot sauce right there.
You know, first of all, I just gotta say, I am a little bit thankful that she's at least not blaming gay or trans people for her porn addiction. This one is all on you, straight people.
Yeah, you breeders, you damn straights. This is on your ass this time. This is on the straights this time. It's not on the queers, it ain't on the trans people. It's on the straights this time around. So we get it past this time. Woo!
It is odd to me that she's blaming scholastic books, all of them in particular, because kissing is being portrayed. I mean, kissing is something that is portrayed everywhere. It's unavoidable. But as you'll soon learn, there's a very specific reason why she's blaming scholastic books, and she's probably lying, or at a minimum, if we're being really charitable here, embellishing when it comes to this story. But nevertheless, there is more, and we're going to hear it. So specifically, this is what happened after she saw that kiss.
I was then very curious and began exploring, and it only got worse. I looked for other books that gave me pleasure, and it led to internet searches that I will never forget. I was addicted every night, and it was something I immediately regretted and eventually became depressed about. When I was 13 years old, I told my mom I wanted to die. My battle with porn addiction ended
because of porn. It's like good fucking grief, dude. Like, yeah, when I was like, you know, going through puberty as a teenager and like at 13, 14, something like that, yeah, I was kind of sneaking around, you know, behind my parents' back, you know, on incognito mode. Well, when I found out that it existed, you know, just like, you know, looking up some different stuff. And, you know, and honestly, I mean, when it came to whatever depression or suicidality I might have had being a, you know, an insecure little twerp of a kid at the time, porn had nothing to do with it. Like, it certainly didn't. It was because of the environment at school and whatever, you know, environment might have been at the house all that time, which I don't even really blame that entirely. It's mostly, you know, from like, you know, school environment type of shit that I, you know, particularly blame. Not because of teachers or anything, but just because of, like, how ruthless and savage, you know, kids can be, you know, so I would argue that more than anything, you know, so it's like, I mean, yeah, and like I was saying from my Instagram Live, it's like, this is the main fucking issue that comes into play with, you know, kids who are, you know, that, you know, need to, you know, like, you know, like have, you know, their you know, mental health addressed. Like, it's not because of like some escapism like porn or some shit. I mean, granted, you know, maybe they probably shouldn't be looking at it in the first place at that age. I mean, I'll probably grant that, you know, and maybe should at least, you know, keep an eye out if your kid's looking up that stuff. I mean, I'm not really going to inherently dog on that. But, you know, the thing is, like, you know, if they're going to look up, they're going to find a way to look it up. You know, it's like you can't totally prohibit it, you know, completely, but it could at least, you know, try to discourage it, I suppose. But either way, it's like, if they're going to look it up, they're going to look it up, you know? It's like, as, you know, my parents, or at least mostly my mom, you know, really tried to, like, you know, be preventative about it, but it just never worked. Okay, it just straight did not work at all, so.
Ago, and I've never told this story to the public. I didn't even tell my mom until I was 18 years old. I'm only telling you this today because there are way too many stories which are much worse. I don't want Conroe ISD students to repeat what I went through because they accidentally ran upon a scholastic book or another book that could lead them down this road. which drama is one
Yeah,
of them.
I just realized that there's like, you know, some like mom with her kid just sitting there like hanging out. Like, I mean, dude, that kid looks like, you know, she does not want to be there at all. She's like, I'm bored. I want to go to sleep and just like be at home or something. Can I have like a cookie and just sleep? I want some Chalky Papa.
This isn't about banning books. This is about sexual obscenity. I wasn't exposed to this level of sexual material, but I was already captured by a single kiss.
And, you know, you're saying this type of shit in front of a kid, by the way, who's definitely, you know, like, younger than you. And it's like, and if you're supposedly been exposed to this shit, then you're exposing this to, you know, obviously kids that are here. So what? Like, are you somehow doing them a service by telling them, you know, like saying this shit? Like, you know, as it's like, you know, some sort of like, you know, moral condemnation on society that has just been allowed. I mean, it's like, just because there's like a kiss in a book, it's like, give me a fucking break. I mean, if that's the case, then, you know, like, and they try, especially in places like in Florida, to ban books like, you know, Anne Frank's diary, for example, because, you know, there's like, you know, at some point, you know, she, you know, like goes into detail about like, you know, exploring her sexuality a little bit or some shit. You know, like, which, whatever. I mean, she's a teenage girl. Of course, like, you know, like, kids going through puberty are gonna, like, you know, like, internalize their exploration with their own sexuality a little bit, because they don't really, you know, understand it completely. I mean, especially when you have no real form of education to understand that shit, besides their own thoughts. I mean, you know, it's, like, it makes sense. I mean, they're gonna look at that and be like, oh my god, the condemnation, even though it's, like, about, like, you know, about someone, you know, someone's account, you know, of, you know, going through World War II and the Holocaust. And it's just like, and then rather look at, like, you know, one little snippet, which most iterations of the book don't even include that shit anyway. Like, most iterations of it don't include it, and, like, and they want to have a fucking freak out over it because, like, of the, you know, actual, like, full version of it. Made your hands grow hair and your dick fall off in sex ed. What? Oh my fucking god.
Getting rid of scholastic books and their book fairs will inevitably protect kids, but it's your decision. What do you want to do? Where do you want...
I'm not trolling. Like, that's literally the equivalent of, like, in the Quran basically saying if you, you know, displace your seed that, like, or you masturbate, like, your hand gets pregnant or some shit.
History to go down. Do you want kids to be exposed to this kind of material? Because I was.
Now let's expose them to, you know, indoctrination and literal, like, delusional fucking bullshit, fantasy garbage, like, you know, if you masturbate, your hands grow hair and your dick falls off, and, like, and all this other shit. Like, give me a it's like, fuck, oh my god.
I don't want any other kids to.
Fuck off.
It's not about banning books, I promise you that. It's about...
Proceeds, you know, talk about how they want to ban, you know, like, books, you know, being available to the public.
Protecting the children.
Now, if she actually struggled with a porn addiction and it caused that much mental health problems, I feel bad for her, genuinely so. But you'll have to forgive me.
And honestly, I don't believe that she has. You know what? Like, I guarantee you she probably watches porn, but it ain't an addiction. She's just using that as, like, an excuse, you know, like, you know, go for this, you know, stupid grift bullshit. Because she's a plant. Like, she's a plant by, you know, a fucking conservative, you know, book publishing company. So it's like all, you know, everything that, you know, she's saying is essentially nothing but fabricated bullshit.
Doubting the sincerity of her claim here, given the conflict of interest that she failed to mention. That's right, because investigative journalist Judd Legum discovered that that woman, Lena Burkhardt, is actually the public relations coordinator at Brave Books, a conservative competitor to Scholastic Books. Legum explains, Brave Books offers a slew of children's books with conservative
What the fuck? Hey, keep furries out of this, you sons of bitches. Like, who's the furry who wrote, you know, who decided to draw for these motherfuckers? Like, I mean, I'm about to slap their shit silly.
Written by right-wing influencers and politicians. Authors on Brave Books' website include actor Kevin Sorbo, United States Representative Dan Crenshaw, Donald Trump's former...
Dude, wait, dude, why is that, like, Fox, like, look like a fucking, like, you know, rip-off of Nick Wilde? I mean, oh my fucking god. Telltale covered Brave books. They use furry animals to push conservative narratives. Oh my god, they're trying to like, like Christify and conservify, like the furry fandom, dude. Oh god. Do we need the furry vanguard? Holy shit. I never thought that would be words that come out of my mouth, but fuck, bro.
Spicer and Trump's former national security advisor, Michael Flynn. But wait, there's more. Brave Books also published stochastic terrorist Chaya Raichik's children's book, white supremacist Jack Posobiec.
Dude, the lives of TikTok terrorist bitch, fucking straight up has a book. Oh my god, dude, she was milking it so hard. Oh no. Can we just, deport them all on, an island somewhere? I still propose the North Saucelanded fucking proposal because that's in Svalbard and that's like a icy white tundra wasteland. So, we can let them all go there where they, rightfully belong. It'll be a white utopia for them. And with climate change, we can advertise it as it'll be full of pine trees, it'll be temperate, nice and cool in the winters, pretty decently warm in the summers. It's just have it totally cut off from the rest of the world and, just see who's the last survivor after all of it.
Book and a book by conservative influencer Ashley St. Clair, which is described as the conservative response to gender identity. So
Elephants are not birds. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Holy shit.
For a conservative alternative to Scholastic Books, and Brave Books, her employer, along with their affiliate Skytree Book Fairs, have gone out of their way to lie and defame Scholastic Books. They've accused them of publishing graphic content, and Legum also uncovered that the website StopScholastic.com redirects people to Skytree Book Fairs, where it condemns Scholastic for publishing LGBTQ+ books. And it's not a coincidence that Brave Books and Skytree Book Fair also shared her appearance in order to further demonstrate how harmful Scholastic books are, so they can push them as an alternative. And
go figure.
In other words, that woman is a plant for a conservative company who is lobbying school boards to replace Scholastic books with their conservative alternatives. But regardless, it actually worked. Legum reports Burkhart's gambit has already had an impact. The Conrail School Board, after listening to her story, voted to restrict access to Drama, the Scholastic book featuring a kiss from all students in the 8th grade and below. One of the school board members, Melissa Dungan, suggested replacing...
Literally just because of a single fucking kiss, are you goddamn serious? I mean, it's man, I was reading more graphic shit, in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, in comparison to something that included a fucking kiss. Give me a break.
Plastic with Skytree Book Fairs. All glory to God, Burkhart posted in response to the news. But of course, Lena May...
Ugh. Another fucking demonic psycho midwife fucking, wino Christian mom that has nothing better to do than just make everyone else's lives miserable because they're miserable. Oh my god. Ugh, fuck these crazy bitches.
After she was exposed. So they're all doing this out in the open. But if you're going to make claims in service of your political, or in this case business agenda, wouldn't you at least try to tone it down a little bit to make it more believable? I mean, if her claim wasn't so goddamn outrageous, nobody probably would have even bothered to look into it. But conservatives can't help themselves, right? They don't just lie compulsively. They do it in the most insane, hyperbolic way imaginable. But somehow, that is not the most outrageous claim during a public testimony that we're going to be looking at in this video. That award actually goes to this woman.
Hello, my name is Erin Mazzoni, and my address is...
I didn't even notice her fucking shirt the first time. We the parents? Oh my god, I am so seriously sick of these fucking psychotic fucking freaks, man! Who's this old fart right behind her? Being like, I'm about to how it is. On top of all this, queer train bullshit, I tell you what, it's the only train I ever understood was, having to fix, transmission on your goddamn Ford, F-150 back in the day, I tell you what, brother. But nowadays it just means, oh, shit. It's one thing I tell you what, brother, it's I'm sick of all this, this whole, killer type stuff situation going on where we're just walking everything and trying to like do this anti-white bullshit. I tell you what, but no, hell no, son. I tell you what, it's gone too far, this woke liberal communist narrative. So this is like immediately what I'm thinking what he's gonna fucking say in some equivalent in one way, shape, or form. And probably more offensive, too. Like, I mean, that's exactly what I'm thinking about when I see this old fart behind her, dude. Like, that's what he's gonna start talking about. He's gonna somehow, like, make it all, like, racial or some shit.
I just moved here from Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Hearing what this person just said really upsets me because our entire community up north fell apart.
Dude, she's not even like, oh my god, she's such a fake ass actor. She's like, like, and she's not even trying to look like she's crying. She's just like, vocally doing it, but she's not even looking like she's crying at all. Like, you're such a fucking fake, you like, piece of shit. Like, I guarantee you she didn't recently move. Yeah, she recently moved there and is living in a motel because she's staying the weekend, so she could do this bullshit because she gets paid to do it. It's like, fuck off.
Watching a bad car accident for 3 years straight. It started out as pride coming in, and I thought everything would be okay. I was totally fine with them having and doing what they wanted under the laws. And it ended with a rainbow room where 8 to 12-year-old kids were given butt plugs and dildos and trained. They just got a city grant for $650,000 to be able to do more training on the children.
Just give her an Oscar right now. Like, fuck all these actors who are just, like, talented as fuck. Nah, the real talent was right there, dude. Just
give her the Oscar already. She's earned it. So I just have to restate here what she said, because I know you're probably questioning whether or not you heard her.
And by the way, file that claim in her story under literally never happened whatsoever. It's like, I mean, everything is still being done under the laws, you psycho bitch. Like, this idea that, like, that shit is even remotely, even being a thought in anyone's head, let alone actually happening. Well, I guess it is a thought in people's heads. It's in your fucking weird psychotic head. But, like, in realm of actual reality, like, in real people world, like, I mean, that is not happening at all. Not even as a fucking thought in people's minds, okay? So, like, I mean, and frankly, it really says more about, like, their fucking mentality about this type of shit more so than anybody else, because no one's thinking this shit. No one's doing this shit. Like, why are they the ones, implying that this stuff is happening? Why are they the ones thinking about it all the time? Why are they thinking about, and imagining this idea that, like, a bunch of little kids, are being trained on butt plugs and dildos? Why are they the ones thinking about it all the fucking time? No one else is thinking that shit. They're the ones who infer it and then put it in people's fucking heads and thinking, oh, this is happening, when it ain't. No one is thinking that fucking type of shit. It's like, I mean, it's like, give me a fucking break. The idea that, like, this is a thing that people are thinking about or is actually happening is just bullshit.
And you did, but just so we're clear here, she is alleging that the Rainbow Room, an LGBTQ plus youth organization, gave 8 to 12-year-olds dildos and butt plugs.
Someone should probably go, file her to the, FBI, be like, hey, she might have, like, some questionable material. Because, like, I mean, considering that she's the one inferring this shit, what the fuck does that say about her? Puts her on the sus list. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, she's a little sussy balk up. Make her a little bit of a red flag walking around.
Because they just hand those out for free, I guess, especially to children. And, of course, there's no evidence for this claim. And Phil Williams, chief investigative reporter for News Channel 5 in Tennessee, explains that the Bucks County Rainbow Room, quote, is an LGBTQIA plus youth program that provides a supportive and empowering environment for youth ages 14 to 21 located at a progressive church. Now, yes, sex education is one of the services that they provide, but as Pink News points out, there's zero evidence of butt plugs. And this person responded to the viral video writing, I actually work in Bucks County, and this is the first time hearing about free butt plugs and dildos. Maybe she's so upset because she didn't get in line early enough to claim hers?
Yeah, probably. You know what? You know, if that honestly was a thing, it would probably be because, like, some sex shop is doing, like, you know, some marketing campaign. Like, hey, you know, being a part of this, like, bingo raffle thing or some shit. You know, and if you get a bingo, then you might, you know, win a fucking, you know, like, free dildo or something. I don't know. Like, I mean, I can see, like, a sex shop doing something like that, but, like, not this.
It's entirely possible, right? Now, I actually feel a little bit foolish because I actually didn't think it was possible for conservatives to concoct a more idiotic lie about kids in schools than the whole kids are identifying as cats and shitting in litter boxes at schools myth. But here we are. I think this one takes the cake. Now, I'm sure that you'll also not be surprised to learn that this woman is also a political operative. Phil Williams.
Of course she is. Duh. I mean, of course she's a political op. I mean, like, because these conservatives really have to go to more insane levels of, like, degenerate anti-woke freak-out mania, you know, in order to try to, like, you know, try to get, like, political clicks and, you know, like, more fucking, you know, like, attention, you know, to try to push their fucking narrative. And honestly, it's to the point where it's, like, on one hand, like, they have a core audience that this pertains to, but, like, you know, to a certain extent, like, I mean, it pushes a lot of people away more so than it attracts people, because this idea that, like, oh, like, everything's woke, like, oh, they're, you know, giving butt plugs, you know, for free to kids or something, it's like, the shit is comically ridiculous. Like, you would have to be the most, like, gullible, ignorant fuck to really honestly believe something like that. Like, you know, like, genuinely. Like, unless you're already a fucking grifter trying to parry that shit. Like, I mean, because, like, goddamn, like, if anyone really genuinely thinks that that's a fucking thing, then, like, they're honestly generally, like, got a brain that is the equivalent of a fucking rock. Like, I think their brain was probably replaced with a literal rock.
Reports that she's been identified as the campaign manager of Franklin, Tennessee mayoral candidate Gabrielle Hansen, who went viral herself after refusing to apologize for inviting Nazis to her candidate forum.
Wow, so she's like at least, you know, like a, you know, like complicit, you know, with hanging out with Nazis, if not probably one herself. Like, Jesus Christ. I mean, that's the icing on the cake right there. That's like, you know, like not just one, but a few cherries right on the top of that fucking shit sundae. Woo, doggies.
Conservatives watching this will inevitably say, Mike, you leftoids think that everyone you disagree with is a Nazi. But let's hear it straight from the horse's mouth. LGBTQ Nation reports in a Telegram post earlier this year, Brad Lewis, a self-described friend of Hansen's and a leader of the white supremacist group Tennessee Active Club that accompanied her to the event, proudly claimed, quote, I'm not a conservative. I'm an actual literal Nazi. And this is what Hansen said about them, quote, I'm not going to denounce anybody their right to be whatever it is that they want to be, whether I agree with what they do in their personal life or not. Hansen said of the self-proclaimed white supremacist she invited to the event.
So she's basically playing dumb and not giving a fuck, and if anything, weirdly enough, doubling down with it. This does not help the idea of you not potentially being, like, you know, either a Nazi sympathizer or one yourself, bitch. Like, I mean, honestly. And considering all intents and purposes, you do, like, look like some weird, like, you know, secretary to, like, some sort of, like, you know, execution council, you know, in, like, the Nazi regime, if, like, somehow they existed in the fucking 80s or something. Like, you look like one of those weird bitches. So, like, I mean, like, all in all, like, you know, if it quacks like a duck and looks like a duck, I don't know. It's a goose.
Security. So they are...
Of course it ain't. It's a fucking duck.
Clear. Now, for some additional context, here's a report from Phil Williams again, who was at the event in question.
Someone said you were here making a statement. I don't know what that statement is.
No, we're not making a statement. We're here for Gabrielle Hansen.
You are.
Yeah.
A white supremacist protecting a candidate who has made fighting LGBTQ pride events a focus of her campaign for mayor. Some were not too eager for their identities to be known.
Well, of course, because Nazis, you know, parade their bullshit under anonymity. And any way to expose that type of shit is fine and A-okay in my book. Expose these motherfuckers. Like, I wish somebody out of nowhere just, like, ran up and just, like, knocked, you know, the glasses in his hat off and just, like, you know, ripped that fucking, you know, neck gaiter or his balaclava right off his head just to show his face.
We're just making sure everything goes well.
Okay, and are you concerned about things not going well?
It's a possibility, and we're just here to protect Gabrielle.
It's a possibility, so we're just gonna intimidate people, you know, if they look like there's some leftoid, you know, that's gonna do some stuff, because, you know, they're nothing but a commie. We're like the righteous, you know, superior ones.
Protect her.
Like a little dork.
I hear you.
Like, tuck your shirt in if you're gonna wear, like, something like that and try to look all nice and snazzy, you stupid fuck.
For Gabrielle?
Yes, sir.
So what's the purpose?
We're just here to show her some support, that's all.
The man on the left is Sean Kaufman, who has been described by the Stop Anti-Semitism watchdog group as, quote, a disturbed neo-Nazi and Holocaust denier with a documented history of violence and a massive cache of firearms.
Go figure. So definitely somebody who's not, you know, unstable whatsoever. Definitely a very stable individual.
A video posted online shows Kaufman and other extremists earlier this year outside a nonprofit group's drag show fundraiser. There's Kaufman giving a Nazi salute. He also showed up.
Yeah, it seems pretty Nazi to me.
Chattanooga drag show last year with other extremists. In 2020, Kaufman was arrested for disorderly conduct at a Black Lives Matter protest.
Oh, I wonder what he was doing. Probably, you know, beating the shit out of people with a bat or something like that. You know, but because, like, you know, like, pigs of the same color, you know, like, you know, flock with one another type of shit, you know, like, so the, you know, pigs, you know, arrested him. It's like, oh, well, we'll give you disorderly conduct. We have to kind of charge it because we were beating the shit out of those guys, but we kind of like that, you know, makes our job easier. So we'll just give you disorderly conduct. A very light misdemeanor, you don't got to worry about anything.
Gabrielle's a friend of mine, and she's had some credible threats.
Oh my god, this guy's got, like, overt, straight, like, you know, weird-ass Nazi tattoos on his fucking face. Like, Jesus Christ. Dude, these people are just... Man, see why it should be okay to punch their asses? Because, like, it doesn't... Tattoos would look a lot better if they were, like, you know, had, like, a nice little template background of, like, you know, heavily bruised skin. But that's just my opinion, personally. I'm not doing myself any favors now that I'm back here, am I? All content is satire, YouTube. Please do not fucking hit me again.
I just posted up out here. Show her some support.
Then there's Brad Lewis. He's the operator of the Lewis Country Store on the far.
I just realized that tattoo literally has, like, the Republican, like, fucking elephant logo there. Oh my god, dude. What a fucking nerd.
Nashville, a store known for its extreme right-wing messaging. When the store recently...
I just read that. What? Hold on.
Known for...
Climate change is the starting of forest fires. Bolsheviks are? What? Wait, that's on a gas station sign.
Extreme right-wing messaging. When the store recently went on the market, Gabrielle Hansen was the real estate agent who got the listing. A recent investigation by the Southern Poverty Law Center.
Well, I got some thoughts about what we can do to a business like this. So, but that's just, you know, something that I don't think I need to necessarily mention. But that's just me personally.
How the second floor of the store was being used as a white nationalist fight club.
Yeah. So just to recap. The crying butt plug lady is the campaign manager of a Republican with direct ties to neo-Nazis. Or, I should say, was her campaign manager because Gabrielle Hansen lost, thankfully. But this lie about butt plugs and dildos is completely unsurprising because Nazis will say anything to justify their harassment and terrorizing of queer people.
And just like regular people, you know, in general. Great balls of fire, ye have returned. Yeah, finally. But I'm actually going to go away for a second. I'm going to take this. Can we keep talking about this? Oh, who's the sleepy little fluff? Oh, sluts and sluts. Sluts and sluts. Oh, sluts and sluts. dog's still in the bathroom. Come on. Alright, now I'm actually returned.
But on the subject of dildos, which is a segue.
Yes, the subject of dildos. Yes, Mike.
That I would say on this show, there's a passage from a novel that is highly contentious in conservative circles, and I'm going to let Louisiana Senator John Kennedy read it for us.
I got a new strap-on harness.
Oh, I got a new strap-on harness. Oh my god, okay, I was not ready for that. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Wait a minute, we gotta actually listen to that in its full fucking glory. What?
And I'm gonna let Louisiana Senator John Kennedy read it for us.
I got a new strap-on harness today.
The way he says it, dude, is like, I got a new strap-on harness. Okay, I don't know if I can handle this. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay.
I can't wait to put it on you.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god, is that, dude, he's gonna like indirectly kill me, dude. Oh my god. I think, dude, I come back and I'm just gonna die right here, dude. Oh my god, this is how I die.
It will fit my favorite dildo perfectly. It's going to look so hot. I can't wait to have your cock in my mouth.
No, dude, no. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay. He really is. This really honestly is real, dude. Oh my god, I can't believe it, bro. Oh my god. Oh my fucking. Oh my god.
I'm going to give you the blowjob of your life.
Oh my god, every time I play it, it just gets worse. I can't. Oh my god, holy fucking shit. Oh my, I can't, I need. I can't. Oh my fuck. Oh shit, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, why? He honestly said that at like some fucking committee or some shit. Like, what the fuck? I was gonna see her a little bit later anyway, but...
Contact at the end there just really conveys the character's passion. I think you really sold it. Now, yes, the book Genderqueer is recommended for mature teens and adults, and its inclusion at some school libraries has been contested by conservatives, one of them being this woman. Meet Massachusetts Secretary of State candidate Rayla Campbell.
What in the flying fuck is she wearing? What is she wearing, dude? What is this? The fuck? Man, dude, why are the conservatives the most uncreative fucks on the planet when it comes to, like, fashion, art, comedy, like, everything? Like, pretty much literally everything. Why are they the most, like, uncreative fucks on the planet? Like, seriously, this is, like, just, wow.
She is a Republican, and as LGBTQ Nation explains, Campbell has a history.
Oh my god, that's a different dress. Dude, is that all that she has for fashion? Is she wearing like a weird version of the Confederate flag? What the fuck is her... What's her mask? Oh my god.
of making out
what's going on here, dude?
Outlandish claims about Massachusetts' public education system. At the state GOP party convention in May, she asserted with no evidence that 5th graders were being encouraged to perform sex acts on each other. She also attacked genderqueer. Quote, "This is not sexual education. This is child porn and sex trafficking. This book is being..."
What? Sex trafficking? So, having kids read a book is sex trafficking now? Oh my god. These people have no idea what definitions are. Dude, oh my god. I love how they think like, oh, gender theory, this and that, blah, 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 is what destroys English and the language, you know, in itself, but these motherfuckers are single-handedly doing that way quicker than any other fucking thing on the planet right now.
Out in our public schools, Campbell said of Maya Kobabe's illustrated memoir. Now, first of all, to say that this book is being pushed suggests that it's part of school curriculums, when there is zero evidence that it is part of any school's curriculum around the country. Second of all, saying that the book is porn is one thing, but saying that it's CP is something entirely different.
And also, like, the idea that, like, you know, it's even pornographic is just fucking ridiculous, in my opinion. It's like the idea that, like, you know, any way that it could be is just fucking ridiculous and absurd.
Means that anyone who owns a copy of Genderqueer is in possession, technically, by her logic, of CP, which is a crime. Now, during her appearance at a Back the Blue rally back in August, she brought a copy of what she calls CP with her, presumably to show fellow Back the Blue bootlickers how bad it is in an effort to gin up support for a ban or something. But after claiming the book that she had on her person contained CP, well, an anonymous person reported her to the police for, you guessed it, possibly possessing CP, where she
like, hoisted by your own petard moment,
had to presumably prove to an officer that the book didn't actually contain CP and that she didn't have CP on her. Here's a clip from the incident.
Yeah, she's also claiming the idea that, like, it's, you know, CP, but yet had to convince, you know, an officer it's like it actually isn't, which proves that it isn't, for one, and for two, shows that it's just all made up bullshit and they're just trying to drum up, you know, some, you know, ridiculous mania over it. Go figure.
She back the blue, right, Rayla Campbell? Come on!
I like how there's people trolling there. Back to blue, am I right? Don't resist. Oh my god, who's this fucking Colonel Sanders looking son of a bitch that just came out of nowhere? Whoa, hello, who are you? What the fuck?
See, this...
Oh my god, I just really had some... I just had a really bad joke in my head. Oh, I'm not saying it, but I just really had a bad joke in my head. I'm not saying it, though. Not mentioning what that is.
Why it's so important that we are factual with the claims that we make. Now look, she has the right to advocate against this book if she thinks it's inappropriate, fine. But rather than just being truthful, she decided to lie about the book, and that lie came back to bite her in the ass because she was humiliated and liberals filmed her and taunted her as she was being talked to by the police. Jesus Christ. Now, I've got one more for you, because some conservatives, they don't bother to cloak their agenda in hyperbole or lies. They just cut to the chase. So we're going to hear from an Oklahoma State Board Education public commenter. And this woman is just going to admit she wants to kill gay people. Full stop.
You really think that this, like, wannabe fucking, like, you know, psycho wine mom conspiratorial evangelical freak is gonna be, you know, doing anything? Dude, the most twinkiest femboy, like, twink could, like, knock her on her ass, bro. Like, I mean, come on.
Instead of listening to what I misspoke at the last meeting, I want to make a clarification, so let's just hear it straight from him. If a man lies with a man as one lies with a woman, both of them have done what is detestable. They must be put to death. Their blood will be on their own heads. Oh, lovely.
Oh, lovely. My Bible ain't working.
I for it.
Oh my god, you could have, maybe, I don't know, like, had, like, some sort of, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, like, oh, I'm so scared that, she's gonna be putting me to death and stone me to death. Like, give me a break. Like, I mean, it's honestly, I should be like, she's psychotic, fuck bitch or whatever, blah, 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 but, like, honestly, she's undermining all of that with the fact that she's fimble fucking around with her goddamn Bible and can't even, like, get her shit accurate. Like, what, you could have put it like a post-it note sticking out like a bookmark so you could just, like, flip to it immediately? Like, Jesus Christ.
Okay. Well.
How many box wines did you have to drink to get all fimble fuckity about this shit while you're, oh my god, whatever.
Sorry. I was a little exuberant.
Yeah, whatever.
The wrath of God is...
Yeah, you're maybe a little tipsy off the box wines.
...revealed from heaven against all the ungodliness and wickedness of men who suppress the truth by their wickedness.
Like you.
Since what may be known about God is plain to them because God has made it plain to them. Do not be deceived. Neither the sexually immoral, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor male prostitutes, nor homosexual offenders, nor thieves, nor the greedy, nor drunkards, nor slanderers, nor swindlers will inherit the...
Sounds like someone's being a slanderer right now, so I think you kind of fit the bill. And also drunkard too, because I know you had to at least have like a box and a half of some box wine, to just get up there, have the liquid courage to, be spewing your stupid shit.
Of God. And that is what some of you were. But you were washed, you were sanctified, you were justified in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ by the Spirit of our God. All of that was to clarify what God actually said. And to...
Who gives a fuck what your Sky Daddy wizard and, with a fucking, like with a fucking ego complex, that only can be rivaled by goddamn fucking, I don't even know, honestly. I mean, it's like an ego, the size of the cosmic universe itself and more. It's like, I mean, are you kidding me? Like, who gives a fuck what that weird fuck has to, think or say about shit? Which doesn't exist in the first place, but whatever. Fuck you.
Remind all of us that this destructive lifestyle is not natural.
Great passage, but here's my favorite one from Leviticus. 19:19 says, "You must obey all my decrees. Do not mate two different kinds of animals. Do not plant your field with two different kinds of seed. Do not wear clothing woven from two different kinds of thread." Now, I can't see the pants that she's wearing, but I'm assuming that it is a different fabric from her shirt. In other words, we're both going to hell, Karen. I'll see you there.
I'll see you there, bitch. Have fun with that.
Now, you're probably wondering who this is. Is she a political operative or a business insider? And actually, this one might surprise you the most. That's my auntie. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, you know what? I honestly was about to, be like, no way, bro. Dude, honestly, if he just kind of let it, sit there for another second, I would have paused and been like, no way, bro. Like, oh my god, dude. I thought he was gonna be that cold, dude. Like, Mike, you savage. Dude, he honestly kind of should.
She's seemingly a random Karen, but in conclusion, yes, these conservatives are lying. But some of them might be dumb enough to believe their own bullshit, which is why it's hard to really say definitively that they're lying, because some of them might just be drunk on their own Kool-Aid. And I say this especially because a lot of conservatives are becoming more and more delusional, right? Because as they grow more detached from reality, their perspectives are going to shift further and further from the rest of us. And if that's the case...
at this point, they literally think that, the female character of GTA 6 is a trans character. They've literally fabricated it up in their own heads. That's how far they've gone.
To see this trend continue. It's a product of radicalization. But as they resort to exaggeration and lies and outright defamation at times, it's more important than ever that we all remain committed to the truth ourselves. Because hyperbolic lies might persuade some Americans momentarily, or at least get their attention, but remaining committed to the truth is how you build long-term credibility and permanently change hearts and minds, which is the point if you're interested in politics. So I'll stick to that, and these morons can keep floundering with nonsensical bullshit.
I mean, no shit. if they want to, you know, stay in their own weird delusional, you know, like fantasy, I mean, a part of me wishes that it was like more of a thing, because goddamn, like, I mean, like their weird fantasy world about like, you know, what, you know, like the fucking, you know, like what the left is like, it seems like a utopia for us, you know, in their weird fantasy world. This, yeah, like, cause it's like, man, at least they would have an excuse, but it's not at all. Like, not even remotely fucking close. It's not even in the same galaxy, let alone the same ballpark at that point. It's like, man, what the fuck? It's like, can we just, like, you know, like, just have it that way, unironically? Because then they would actually have some shit to freak out about, and there'll be more of a reason to be like, oh, well, you know, like, things aren't bad, but, you know, we just gotta get this guy through because, you know, these people are psychotic, but it's like, I don't want to really bring it into that point, but still, you kind of get me. It's like, fuck. Their insanity is, like, what I wish to be reality. But yet, it is not. Which really makes me sad. A boop boop. A boop boop. Look at you, being so cute. Boop boop. What's up? You goofy little thing, so cute and sweet. Go to bed, sleepy time. It's not even 5 o'clock. Whatever. Whatever. I was actually gonna go see Mama here in a little bit. I know she was on the phone with my dad earlier, and I was like, it's like, hey, I'm just gonna see you here in a little bit. I'll just surprise you when I show up. But definitely want to make sure I have my heat warmers. I had, oh, here, there we go. Had one last night for me to kind of sleep in bed with, because I think my last heater finally took a deuce. So now I'm just like struggling for some heats, but luckily my last roommate at least, you know, had a bunch of these heat warmers, like a shitload of them. So if I can, oh my. Are you really barking? Because you just, oh my, you did that to yourself, bud. There we go. That's your fault. He's bitching that he's in there. Alright, yeah, I guess I'll go grab him. Silly little thing. My goodness. Yeah. That, why'd you do that to yourself, you goofball? You're just absurdly silly. You just are a silly boy. Look at so. That's just a silly boy. It's a silly boy. That's a stuff. It's a silly boy. Well, squishy, squish, squish. Oh my goodness. What a flute ball. What a goof. Just like, if he closes himself in there again, it's just like, dude, wow. Why and wow. Wow and why. Oh, no. No. And I guess he has the door open this time. Aww. Oh, he just curled himself into a little ball. So cute. You know, you're just the damnedest little adorable thing on the planet right now. Good grief. He's too sweet. He's too cute. He's too adorable and cute. But here. I'll take a break a little bit. Go see mama, stuff like that. Get some lunch. Then come back and have some more celebration time. I'll also look at some more shit. Because there's indeed, more shit that, could be up on that roster. I'll tell you what now. And there's some juicy stuff. Some juiciness and some goodness and some deliciousness. So, anyway. I'll just call it good for now. So, peace out. And I'll be back in, I don't know, sometime later. So, yeah. But anyways, good to be back. So, peace out.